Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're well and having an amazing week so far. But of course, who do we have here today? We have got Greenbird. Hello, hello. We have got Jack and Zoro. How are you both doing? Lee, hello, and Shredder. I exist this time. It's working. I did nothing different. It just worked this time. I have no idea what happened last stream. That was an absolute mess. But so far, touch wood, it's all working. We'll see how long it lasts. But I do hope you're all doing amazingly. A new event started on Final Fantasy today, the Christmas event, the Starlight event, that's what they call Christmas in Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm dressed up for the occasion. We are going to be doing that event today. So if you're concerned about spoilers, here's your warning, I am doing the event. The stuff that happens in these events doesn't really tend to be plot relevant, but obviously if you're concerned, there's your warning. But also there are drops enabled for stream today. I'm not going to be pushing it too much because it does involve buying subs and whatnot. And you know I don't like pressing this sort of thing onto you guys. But if you are interested in getting the mount, it's like a snowman mount, but it's all purple with the scarf and the hat and whatnot. Very super duper cute. If you gift free subs either to myself or anyone else that's playing Final Fantasy XIV, you will get a code for the mount. But it is one code per account, so you can't go gifting free subs everywhere and get multiple codes. And also you can't gift anonymously or use Amazon Prime. I think they're the only exceptions to the rule. So if you do want that mount, obviously whether here or anywhere else, drop some subs down and you'll get a code for it. I need to do that as well, so I need to find a channel to go and gift some subs to, because I would like this mount. It does look super duper cute. I think it's basically the same as the Mog Station snowman mount, but it's purple in colour instead of red. So it's like a normal snowman, but the hat and the gloves and stuff are a different colour. That seems to be the only difference I can see. There might be something else, but I've only seen pictures. But yeah, so I won't be pressing that too much, but it is something you can just be aware of. I think it's going to be available basically on every Final Fantasy XIV stream I do until the end of the event. Yeah. So I think it's like till early January, I'm not too sure. So whenever I play Final Fantasy, because you know I play it a couple times a week on stream, it'll still be open to you as well. If I get a code, can I give it away? I don't play, but oh yeah, I think you can do. So I think the way it works, if it works the same way as the previous Twitch drop that happened, when you fulfill the requirements, River, you'll be sent a code for the item to your Twitch kind of drops page, and it's a code that you can redeem on any Mog Station event. So you don't need any sort of event account, so you don't need any sort of linking between your Twitch and your Mog Station. So as long as someone's got a Final Fantasy account, it shouldn't matter who you give it to, is my understanding of it. Because the last time they did this, it was just a code that you had to redeem on your Mog Station account. So I'm guessing it's the same sort of thing. How are you doing, by the way, River? I seem to fondle the wood a lot. Is it not a saying in other places? It's a saying here. If you go like touch wood, it's hoping that you don't jinx it. So it's like you go, oh, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. Touch wood, because otherwise you've jinxed it and it's now going to rain. Is that like a UK thing, or is it like other countries say it too? The Mad Because Small Fella is currently online on Twitch and has drops on if that is someone you're interested in supporting. Oh, Cider Spider, maybe I will pop by and pop some subs on. Because they took a break, didn't they? And they've just put a new video up today, which I did watch, the Mentor Roulette one. I do find them very entertaining. But yeah, I think as long as they're affiliate or partner, as long as they're streaming Final Fantasy XIV, so if you have another favourite streamer or like a friend or anything like that, you can support them. And in turn you get a cool mount, which is pretty cool to me. But like I said, I don't like pushing the idea of subs too strongly, so I might mention it again later if some people roll in and get curious. But regardless of that, I'm not going to really be pressing the matter too firmly, is all I'm going to say. You say knock on wood. I think some people do say knock on wood. I think we'll hear both over here. But touch wood is the one that I kind of grew up with. I do say it every stream. I think I kind of get a bit like, I don't know, I get worried about jinxing things. I do get worried, so it is something I say a lot. Especially when it comes to streaming, because everything likes to go wrong. This video's inspired me to maybe get mental roulette unlocked myself, but at the same time, I'm woefully underprepared for that task, so maybe not. Well, I guess you just got to increase your confidence first, right? Like, I definitely couldn't do it. No way. But his videos are very funny. I also watch, I cannot pronounce their channel's name at all, but it's like, oh god, their name begins with CH, and I think they live in Europe based off their accent, and they do mentor roulettes and like other videos as well. I watch theirs. They're quite good, but rather than being more amusing, they're kind of more informative and kind of more like lesson teaching. But I like them because like they'll give criticism, but they won't be rude about it, because, and this is just my opinion, sometimes on mentor roulette stuff on YouTube, some people can just be kind of critical, but not in a helpful way, just kind of rude. Do you know what I mean? And it's a bit like, people are learning, like, be nice to them, they're learning. Don't be rude about it. You could crack jokes, but there's a difference between cracking jokes and being downright rude. Everyone's going to have the same outfits over here, aren't they? Look how cute this is. Look, there's a tree. Ignore my bum. There is a tree. This is super cute. They always do such cute, Oh, River, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you should be get given a code as like a drop, and you should be able to send it to anyone. But like I say, it's only 1 code per account, I believe. But yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. I know there's some stuff you can buy from over here. It's not confidence, it's the need for friends. Some EX trials cannot be unsynced because their full teams required. Yeah, you might end up being dumped in some extreme stuff, right? Right, so this is some of the stuff you can buy. So that's a poster. So I think the stuff you can get from this event is you get your prisms, standard fare. You can get a picture that you can put up in your home, which I'm going to pick up and see what it looks like because I'm curious. And then you can get a barding for your chocobo. And then you can get some tea, which is like food for experience buffs and all of that. But then also like a stack of cups, which are like a decorative item for your home as well. So we're going to get all of the bits we can. We're going to go over to our apartment, see what this picture looks like. I believe it's the promotional art from last year, I think it is. And then we can see what the cups look like and things like that as well. So I'm going to buy this first and foremost. I do like buying 99 of each of the prisms each event, just so I can say I've got them. So I'm going to buy those. And then we're going to go and do the event. There should be a short story. I don't mind being dumped in them when queued, but to even do that I need to complete all of the... Oh, true, that's fair. I've never done any of them, so I can't... I'm definitely on no sort of like standing to say about them. I haven't done a single one. I really should try at some point though, right? I think I'd be so bad. I would need to properly organise it with people and have people like maybe some of you guys or something, because I would hate to dump myself onto a bunch of strangers and have them deal with me. At least you guys know what I'm like. You already know what I'm like, so you're kind of prepared. But some poor strangers having to deal with me, I'd feel so bad. I did do the EX... Did I? Did I actually? I guess I did, huh? I didn't realise that was an EX one. Oh, I have done one then. I have done one then. I don't recall that being too bad. I say that though. How many times did I die? Oh, of course, we got the axe from that, didn't we? Did we do that unsynced or synced? We probably did that unsynced, didn't we? Well, I would have had to do it once to be able to do it unsynced, right? I don't know. I do remember the axe though. I do like my axe. Right. Reading. Oh, greetings, adventurer, and happy Starlight. I am Granji, Starlight Celebrant, and you are a Dora Delph, you say. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. If this is your first time attending the festivities, I should like to personally guide you on your way. But I'm afraid I'm rather overwhelmed with preparations at the moment. You see, this year we're hosting a new attraction in the form of a market called the Starlight Stalls. To that end, we have secured the kind cooperation of merchants and artisans across Gridania, who will sell unique Starlight-themed wares. The lights of the stalls are arranged to mind the stars above, and we are confident that grown-ups will enjoy the market as much as younglings. I love this decoration, it's so cute. Or at least we would be if we could finish setting up the stalls. The work doesn't seem to be progressing, and we're unable to open the market as scheduled. Oh no! Say, if you aren't otherwise occupied, might you be willing to assist me? I have a mind to investigate the reason for the delay, and I could use an extra pair of legs on the ground. Unsynced, and that is and that one is actually possible to do it unsynced. Some though cannot be. That's what I thought. Okay, that makes more sense. I was kind of thinking to myself, I doubt I did that synced. I doubt I did it synced. That was one of your favourite ones runs when you're levelling warrior. I was still new and figuring it out. In a dungeon, my healer blew up demanding I either use one skill or he was going to leave, and both DPS told him to leave then. Because it was obvious. Yeah, people need to be understanding with that sort of stuff, don't they? Everyone's learning at some point. And some people, thankfully not most people, if you say you're still learning, most people are really supportive and really like willing to give advice and help out and that sort of stuff. But sometimes you get someone who's got a bit of a stick up their arse, for lack of a better way to say it. And those people just need to get out. They can go away, they can queue up again, they can find another party. Do you know what I mean? Because no one needs that energy. Everyone was learning once. Hey there, Eamon, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Without further ado, please meet me at the market outside the city. The guide yonder will show you there. And thank you for the little hype train. I hope your friend enjoys that mount as well. I do need to get myself one. I do need to drop some subs somewhere. And I will do that. Just got to decide where. Okay, seasonal event quest accepted. So we're helping these guys with their market. Okay. Doing okay. Completely out of sorts because I slept. You slept for almost 24 hours. You must have needed that sleep. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you got it, but you must be feeling out of sorts. River owns the whole train. They do. They are driving the train. From experience, casual content and lower tier raiding are usually full of understanding people. Exactly, yeah. There's always the odd person, but I would say a vast majority of people, a vast majority, are lovely. You just get the odd one. The odd one. The situation drastically changes in EX Trials and Savage Race. See, I am not surprised to hear that either. So I guess it's like, if everyone wipes, there's more to get through to get back to where you are, I suppose. But it also makes it kind of hard as someone newer to want to try and do those things because you're concerned you're going to just tick off a load of people. But you can kind of understand why people might get a bit ticked off at the same time. It's difficult. I don't think anyone should be rude, but it's also just the reality of it, isn't it? I tried to get back into 14 this year. It didn't click with you like it used to. Fair enough. I got back into it this year after a couple of years break. And as you can see, I have fallen down the rabbit hole far too much. I basically live on this game now. I spend far too much time on this game. You've been burnt out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get more rest. You got that fancy job now. Oh, you got fancy job money. Fancy job money. Hey there, Anna. How are you doing? There is a cabbage in the chat. How are you doing? I understand you're assisting Miss Grungy. If you would please follow me, I'll show you to the market. Yes, I want to go to the market.
Good job.
Eamon, thank you for gifting a sub to Anna. Much appreciated. Look at the market. Okay. Here it is, Adora, the Starlight stalls. As you can see, there are workers in the midst of preparation. Let us each speak to a number of them and learn what troubles they may be experiencing. Okay. What ails you, market people? There's one over there. There's one over there. There's three of them to talk to. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Over there somewhere. I'll start with this one over here. Get cabbaged. It's the fact you said get cabbaged sub, and that could come across so weirdly. But don't worry, we know what you mean. Don't worry. You have sleepy brain. You get exempt. The extreme savage content is a straight up singular boss fight, at least after Alexander. A wipe simply means having to start over. Which one's the one? Which fight's the fight? I watched a YouTube video about it and I can't remember the name of it. I think it was around Heaven's Ward and it was about like an alternative timeline where Haunchfaunt survived or something. And it had like multiple stages and there was like this whole... I understand it's always a race when these new things come out to complete them. So I was watching this whole video about it. It was super interesting. But that had like multi-stages and it kind of went back to the beginner. beginning again. That was the Alexander. Okay, that makes sense. I couldn't remember the name. That makes sense. Okay. So that's kind of the only one that's got like the different stages in it. I don't think I'd be able to handle all the stuff on the screen. I get overwhelmed far too easily. I get overwhelmed. I really do. We're almost done with our preparation, just discussing how to bring in our wares now. But it's so cold and I'm so tired. I just want to curl up and sleep. Well, don't do that in the cold. That's a bad idea. Well, we'll be on our way. Need to keep at it if we want to finish up. Okay, so that's that one. And then there's one over here. Hello. This market does look cute though. It definitely looks cuter than most of the Christmas markets you're getting in English cities at the moment. I wonder how much they would charge for stuff. You're the celebrants. Our apologies, we'll be ready soon. It's just we're not accustomed to running an open-air store, much less when it's so cold. You need some heaters. That's what you need. Where's the last one? Here's the last one. What's the problem? What ails you? Lending a hand, eh? Much obliged. This year most of our celebrants are here helping the stallholders set things up. That's because it don't do for them to close up their actual shops. They're spreading themselves thin for our sake, so it's only fair that we give them as much support as we can. Even so, the work's taken a toll on everyone. We celebrants would do more, but we can't exactly push things along by ourselves. They're so crammed in, aren't they, Anna? They're like overcrowded, small, and highly expensive, and they all seem to have the same things in them. I didn't want to say tax. I don't want to like poo-poo on people's businesses, but it's not like, for example, you can sometimes get small town kind of artisan markets around Christmas, where it's like a bunch of small businesses, for example. But the city-based Christmas markets don't tend to really be that. It tends to be like a £10 glass of mulled wine and a £9.50 hot dog, basically. Do you know what I mean? Is your local area very Christmassy? Our town hasn't put up many lights. Not overly so. It's quite funny, actually. Up the road from me, they've recently planted this tree, and they've put like a fence around this tree, I guess to protect it, and it is like an evergreen kind of piney-esque tree. I don't know tree breeds very well, but it's quite small at the moment because they only planted it this year. It'd probably maybe come up to like just maybe my waist or so. Maybe a bit taller. It's hard to tell when I'm in the car because I'm driving past it. But regardless, they've put Christmas lights on it. So there's this small tree, surrounded by a fence with this tiny little string of lights on it. And it looks so silly. It really looks silly. There was a Santa outside my supermarket though, collecting for charity. You love wine of the mulled variety. I like a good mulled wine. That's a lot of wine! That's so much wine. Nothing like being warm and drunk at 3 PM off of mulled wine. I do agree. Mulled wine's lovely. Like, I'm not a big red wine person, but I do like a good mulled wine. The tree is Kaiko-sized. Exactly. Yeah. It's a Kaiko-sized tree. It does look very cute, but it does look very silly surrounded by its fence. It'll grow though. It will grow eventually and it will make sense. But at the moment, it just looks a little bit silly. The fights still do have multiple stages, even normal ones do sometimes. And those secret stages are what you usually go back to in case of a wipe. At least in my experience, I know that wiping on a secret service stage of the Omega raids puts you... Oh, okay, so there's kind of like checkpoints in it. Yeah, I guess some of the fights with kind of quote-unquote stages do that, don't they? There have been a couple of times where I've been concerned about going like back to the beginning. Oh! Thank you for the bits, much appreciated, Zello. Welcome on in. Yeah, there's been fights before where I've been concerned, like, oh no, we have to go back to the start. Like some of the Endwalker ones, but then we ended up kind of later on in it. Kaiko is 5'3". Well, that is shorter than me, so... That is shorter than me. Sounds like you need classes on how to recognise trees from... That's, yeah, is it the whole, like, the Father Ted thing, when it's like, this cow is small, those cows are far away. Same sort of thing, right? Yeah, I'm 6'7". Yeah, I hit my head on every door frame. I'm a level 10 White Knight? What, for protecting Kaiko? Including the ears. Yeah, the ears give me kind of an extra boost. Imagine I was 6'7" in real life. That would be terrifying, right? Just boom, boom. Tofu wants snacks. Boom. Snacks for Tofu. You've spoken to some workers. Splendid. So what were you able to learn? I see. Though everyone's trying their best, having to run our own shops at the same time has left them exhausted, and the cold only compounds matters. We should do something to revive them and ward off the chill, but what would be the best way? As long as you're under 5... I'm under 5'9". I'm under 5'9". I am 5'6". That is my height. So slightly above average by like an inch. But I'll take that. I'm an inch above average. I am tall. I am tall. Yeah, I'm 5'6". Something sweet never fails to perk me up. Or how about handing up some hot drinks? Hot drinks. I am a tall rabbit. Give everyone mulled wine. A splendid idea that is bound to lift everyone's spirits. Excuse us. What's going on? Hello. Hello, miss. Hello, Miss Adventurer. My name is Solin, and my friend here is Penny. The Starlight celebration is our favourite time of year. The Saint of Nimia brings us presents. The city is adorned with beautiful decorations, and even the grown-ups look like they're having fun. But this year, the grown-ups are really busy and aren't having any fun at all. When we noticed this, the two of us talked for a bit and we decided we'd like to become little helpers and help them. Ah, that's sweet of them. My, what kind souls you are. 'Tis the very spirit of the Starlight celebration, and we'll be most grateful for your aid. Eamon only likes One Piece because the main cast is small compared to the literal giants around them. I've never really seen any like One Piece. I know some of the references, but I feel like there's so much of it at this point. It's just too much to kind of start committing to. Like, it's such a big commitment at this stage, so it kind of scares me. But I know bits and bobs about it. Adora, if you are willing, could you tend to the task of reviving the Rari workers with our two little helpers? Okie dokes. Let's give everyone some mulled wine. Get them a bit turned. No, I like One Piece because it's the best anime ever made. People say that. A lot of people say that. That's why sometimes I'm like, should I try? But then I remember how many episodes there are. And I'm like, maybe I won't. But it's my understanding there's like parts of it that are basically just like filler that you can kind of skip over. But then I'd feel bad for skipping over it because what if there was something important in it? So either I need to really commit to the bit, or I need to just avoid it at all costs and just kind of never go near it. I don't know. It kind of scares me. Splendid. Please source something suitably revitalising here in Gridania and see it distributed. We celebrants will naturally bear the cost. In the meantime, I shall return to the amphitheatre and apprise my fellow celebrants of the situation. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to let me know. Do, 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 do. Come on in, kids. Come on, kiddywinks. I am more of a manga person, but there's so many volumes of the manga as well, that's just as daunting. I definitely am more of a manga person though. I think the only anime I'm watching at the moment is that Dandadan, but I'm a few episodes behind. I actually like One Piece filler compared to other anime filler. That's the thing, right? Because there can be good filler. So as much as I've been told there's parts you can skip over, I'm like, what if it's good though? Because sometimes you get filler and it's like annoying or boring, but sometimes you can get like interesting filler. Right, so the kids are going to help and they'll do their best. And this child is in my body. They're literally in my body. Hello, child. Are you warm? Are you warm in there? It does have a really slow start and a lot of filler. A lot of anime grows stale, but One Piece never does because the world is endlessly expanding as they explore the Grand Line. One season they'll be in... Yeah, I've heard there's like... I mean, it must have a lot going on for it to go as long as it has, right? But like I say, it's just... a lot to kind of start committing yourself to at this stage, compared to if I started when I was younger. Then it's like I could have gotten through, like, I guess all of it by now, right? So here we get the barding, here we get the punch. Where do I get the table item? Maybe I need to buy it from someone else after I've done this quest, or there might be another quest. Recommend reading it over watching it. How many volumes are there of this manga though? A lot, right? Isn't there like an absolute butt ton? If truth be told, we were eavesdropping when Miss Garanges first asked you for help. We really wanted to become helpers, you see. Over 100. That's the thing. I don't like reading manga on a screen. I like reading the physical copies, and I do not have space for over 100 volumes of another manga. Because I do have, like, I think a couple of hundred of manga books at this point, but I don't have space for over 100 more. But I've never gotten along with reading it online. I've tried. I've really tried, but something about it I just don't get along with. I really should try again. Maybe I should get a Kindle? I don't know. Because it does start getting out of hand when you've got all of these books. So we already knew that the grown-ups were cold and tired, and we know just the thing for it. That's right, a hot and sweet drink like you suggested. It warms me up from my tummy to my fingertips, and that's how I got through winters in Gridania, even though I'm from older. So come on, let's head to Caroline Canopy and ask Mironen about a drink. I know who she is, but I cannot pronounce her name. Simply acquire a new living space. Oh, I'm going to need a lot more subs to be able to afford a new living space. Guys, do you want to fund my manga apartment, which is like a living space only for my manga? I mean, it's an option. Now, I do need to get an extra shelf. I could buy an extra bookshelf. I do intend to buy an extra bookshelf at some point. I've just not got around to it. So where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm leaving here. I do not believe One Piece is the best anime ever made. I mean, it's all subjective, isn't it? I give that it's good and interesting, but now it's daunting to join in. I agree with that. It is daunting. And you've got to start from the beginning to learn the story. And Dragon Ball was called the best ever made. So was Naruto. I've only seen a bit of Dragon Ball Z, and I got very bored with Naruto. But I did watch it when I was quite young. So I might change my mind if I try it again. But I did get bored with Naruto. And I think a few other shoujo anime. You like it and... Yeah, I mean...
Bookshelf fund started.
Thank you for that bookshelf fund. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the bits. It's all relative, isn't it? Because I feel like a lot of the animes that are kind of called like the best animes ever made tend to be shonen animes. Not always. But I'm not a big shonen person. I'm more of a shoujo person. However, there's also the big thing where it's like, oh, this anime's... Oh, hello, Maxwell, you're working today. There's also the thing about, like, oh, this is the best anime ever made. But is it more like it's the best anime of its generation, potentially? Or the best anime of its particular era? Or the best anime in its genre? Like, there's a lot of kind of, like, caveats when you kind of say it's the best anime ever. But I understand that One Piece is very popular and for good reason. Same with Naruto, right? It's not my cup of tea, but there's a reason why it's popular. Same with Dragon Ball. Not my cup of tea, but there's a reason why it's popular, right? So I would never be like, I'm not a fan of that, so why the heck is it popular? Because there's a reason for it. It's just like I say, you can't please everyone with the same genres, or the same art styles, or the same characters. Because people are too varied for that sort of thing. Dragon Ball is what gave us One Piece, Naruto, Bleach and many more. That's also true. Dragon Ball's inspired a lot of other animes, right? Make-out scene. I don't know what you mean about a make-out scene. I have not seen very much Naruto. My sister was quite a big fan of Naruto, so I did watch some of it of her, same with Bleach. I preferred what I saw of Bleach compared to what I saw of Naruto, but I didn't get through very much of either. So I don't have very much to kind of like bolster those opinions on. So I'm not saying they're very fledged out opinions. I'm happy to give anime suggestions. Tell me what you like and find your favourite anime. I'd appreciate that. I still have a couple of anime recommendations from the last time we spoke about this. And I've kept the Google tabs open, and I've still not watched them. Because I know one of you guys suggested, where are they? Barakamon. about the is it the calligraphy guy, and I've still not watched that. And then another one I've got is School Babysitters, and I've still not watched that, but I recognise School Babysitters because I've seen clips from it before. I still need to watch those. I still need to watch those, and I have not got around to it. It takes a lot for me to commit to an anime. I don't start them very easily. I enjoyed Naruto, but the filler was exhausting, especially in the final arc. Yeah, I've heard the filler in Naruto is a bit tiring. I've not heard of Blue Seed. Like I said, I'm more of like a slice of life kind of anime sort of person. I like my shoujos. I like idol animes as well. But like I kind of prefer slice of lifey stuff. When I'm asked like my favourite animes, that kind of changes depending on my mood. But if I had to give three, that I always end up giving one of those as my answer. It tends to either be Yuri on Ice, Katari Lives Alone, or March Comes In Like a Lion. They tend to be my first three that come to mind when people ask for my favourite animes. When it comes to my favourite mangas though, that's a harder question because there's a lot of mangas I've read that I've not watched the animes for. So I don't know. Because I really like Shortcake Cake, that's a good manga. And Honey So Sweet, I really loved that manga. Did not like the movie. There was a live action movie and I didn't like it at all. I wasn't fond of what they did with the characters. But Honey So Sweet is an adorable manga. And then Shortcake Cake, oh god, what's the name of the other one? What's the name of it? Was it Life in Focus? It was something in Focus. It might have been Life in Focus. I can't remember, but that's a good one. And I'm just trying to remember my manga shelf at the moment. You know what? I do have a list of mangas that I don't have completed yet on my phone, so that might help me. Let me go into my notes. We're off the rails now. We're going down the route. I'm opening my notes. A Sign of Affection. I'll have to look into that. I've heard of Zombieland Saga. I've seen some of it. I haven't seen all of it. I'm a fan of Love Live, most notably the first series, though I did like Sunshine as well. Let's see. Dress Up Darling I was enjoying. I'm very far behind on it, but I was enjoying Dress Up Darling. And then... Those Not So Sweet Boys was a cute one, but that's kind of fallen off my radar. Oh, A Man and His Cat. A Man and His Cat is a great manga. And then an anime I watched, which was also about cats, was My Roommate is a Cat. I think it's called My Roommate is a Cat. It's about the author who finds a stray cat, but the author's really bad at social situations. And then the pair of them kind of grow together. That's a cute anime. I've never tried Love Hina, which I feel like is a bit of a blasphemous thing to say, because that one's very popular. Same with Fruit Baskets. My thing with Fruit Baskets is I tried it years ago, but I didn't like the art style, and that stopped me from reading more of it. However, I should try again. Oh, another one I like is, even though I know it's aged badly, it's Oran High School Host Club. It's aged very badly, but I still really like it. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I really do enjoy it. And Shiguchara. I really like Shiguchara. Oh, and Kimi ni Todoke. How did I forget that one? Right. Forget 3. Chuck in a 4th one. Kimi ni Todoke. So what? March Comes In Like a Lion. Kotaro Lives Alone. My brain's gone blank. Yuri on Ice. And Kimi ni Todoke. There you go. My brain is not working today. Komi Can't Communicate. That's another one I started. What volume did I get up to? I got up to volume 5. And then I kind of dropped off on it. I should try that one again as well. I know some people say that it kind of starts dragging in the later volumes though. I felt like the kind of feeling I was getting from Komi when I was reading it was... It kind of seemed stuck in this spiral of just like repeated stuff. Like it didn't really seem to be going anywhere. But like I said, I only got up to volume 5. So that might change. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? You know, as much as I know about that anime, I've not actually watched it. I should watch it because I seem to know about it. There's something to be said for personal taste. Point, for example, makes amusing and interesting videos, but you could not for the life of you stand the animation style. Honestly, it's such a thing, right? Like, if you don't like the art style, the story could be really good, but you just can't get along with the visuals. I know that seems kind of shallow, but I think it's like completely normal. And there's definitely been mangas before where I've read the blurb of them and I'm like, oh, that sounds really interesting. So I'll open it up to take a look and I'm like, no, I can't get along with this and I just won't buy it. Because I'm like, I'm going to be looking at this art style the entire time and it's going to be forming the world for me. So if I don't like how it looks, I'm not really going to get along with it. Do you know what I mean? Toradora. I feel like I know Toradora. Wait a second, let me do a Google. I feel like I know Toradora. Toradora. I do, I've watched this. I think I've only seen one season. I've only seen one season? There only is one season, I've seen it then. I've seen it. Because I binge watched it when I was dog sitting for a family member. Because they had it on whatever streaming service it was on at the time, probably Netflix. Because I don't think they had Crunchyroll. I think it's on Crunchyroll now. But I binge watched it. So I have seen that one and I did enjoy it. There you go. That's that. I knew I recognised that one. I just watched the entire thing while looking after their dog. Right, let me get back into this. It is completely normal. We have preferences and acting or not acting on them. No, I agree. Everyone has different tastes. Like there's art styles that I really like that other people probably won't like. Like March Comes In Like a Lion. There's an amazing story, but I love the art. The art is really unique and I love how it looks. But in the same breath, I wouldn't blame others if they didn't like how it looked for the reasons that I like it. So, you know, it's all fair enough. But something about the art style in March Comes In Like a Lion. Both the manga and anime is so good. If you want something that's a Looney Tunes trip, you recommend Bobobo, Bobobo, Bobobo. Bobobo, Bobobo. Am I googling Bobobo, Bobobo, Bobobo? Bobobo, Bobobo, Bobobo. Bobobo, Bobobo. It does look like an interesting one. I will leave that tab open with the others. Let me pop it over here. Bobobo, Bobobo, Bobobo. There's some One Piece stuff on here as well. One Piece and Bobobo, Bobobo. I'll keep that one open so I remember it. That's what it looks like. He's got like a big yellow dome on his head. I will give that one a look. I need to finish this story. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, there you are, miss. Sherilyn went on and even though our parents said children shouldn't go into the canopy alone, I decided to wait for you so I don't get into trouble. Oh, she went into the pub by herself. Child, you do not belong in this pub. Young Sauline has explained everything. You wish to serve drinks to the folks setting up the Starlight stalls, yes? The canopy will have a stall too, but we've managed to finish our own preparations, so we're more than happy to assist. My love story. I'll Google that one in just a second. Wait a moment. Has anyone else been watching Dan Da Dan? Dan Da Dan Dan Da Dan Dan. I think I'm like 2 episodes or so behind now. I'm not too sure. But I've been enjoying it so far. Maybe 3 episodes? I prepared a cast of mulled punch, full of fruit and laced with spices. It'll fix the cold and weary right up. Oh, I love the mug! Look at the mug! If they made this mug and stuck it on the Square Enix store, I would buy it. I would buy it. Look how cute this is with the Moogles on it. To mark the season, the Canopy was actually planning to offer a selection of hot beverages in these special mugs. We appreciate it if you could use them to distribute the punch. It'd be excellent promotion for our establishment. You're caught up on it. What do you think of it, Zoro? We will. Thank you, Mio-un. Butchering names. Welcome to the Tofu stream. Butchering names. The cast is too heavy for little ones, but it should be no problem for a strapping adventurer such as yourself, yes? Ho ho ho! To you who toil to make this Starlight celebration wonderful, I would present a gift. Mandeville Santa! I chanced to be passing by when I heard your conversation. I bid you follow me, my hard-working little helpers. He's the gold saucer guy, isn't he? Ho ho ho! That's the barding. Isn't it cute? This is the barding you get from these quests. Dun, 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 dun. A Starlight chocobo. It's got a basket and a cask. 'Tis an excellent idea indeed to provide mould punch to the cold and weary workers of the Starlight stalls. To help you with your task, I took the liberty of borrowing a chocobo from the stables, and attired the fellow in a manner befitting the occasion. So go forth, little helpers, and together restore warmth and cheer to those in need. Yes, sir. My, what a spirited pair you are. If you would come to me, I shall see that you look the part as well. Come on, little kiddies. I have presents for you. Don't trust the strange man. He says he's a saint. He's gone crazy. I'll load up the chocobo and have someone take it to the market. Feel free to go on ahead. Right, off back to the market, I guess. This way. Back to the amphitheatre. How Christmassy are you guys? Are you guys particularly Christmassy, or do you not celebrate it? Or do you just not do very much for it? Do you do a lot for it? What do you guys do at Christmas? Went to the wrong place. I'll correct that in a second. I could just run around. No, I'll teleport. I'll be lazy. Here we go. Right. Because I'm not super big on Christmas. I get presents and stuff, but I don't do a lot for it. I don't really know what I'm doing this year, to be honest. I think last year I ended up streaming a little bit. Hello! Hello! The preparations continue at the Starlight stalls. Will you be heading there? Yes! And now we're back. Ah, look at their little outfits! The saint is amazing. Before we knew what was happening, he had already measured us and crafted us garments. A person from the canopy also bought the chocobo, so everything is set. Right, let's fit up and hand out this punch while it's still hot. We've already filled some mugs to take around, so we'll leave the chocobo to you. You're not a big fan of the holidays. Too many years straight, just wrong things happened. And now it's just another day you have off. That's fair enough, but at least you get a day off. You can spend it in any way you want to, right? I think last year I ended up just watching a bunch of movies. I did a small stream, and then I watched more movies and got a bit wine drunk, and that's what I did. And it was quite nice. I enjoyed it. I just chilled out, had a couple glasses of wine. But you know, sometimes it's just nice to do nothing, isn't it? Okay, we'll meet up again when we're finished. Okay, so speak with the eager chocobo to have it accompany you. Quee! Right, so we now need to give some wine to everyone. Are you coming, buddy? You are coming! Right, we'll head over this way first. You have so many family visits planned. Oh, you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. I did post some cards today. Because I'm not a huge card person. If I'm not going to see people, I'll send cards. But I got a couple of family members who very much are card people. And even if I'm sat next to them, if they don't get a card, they get very salty at you. You're going to be so tired. Oh no. I hope you have a good time though. I watch Christmas specials. I have the Adventures of Long John Silver Christmas episode as your yearly tradition. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what I ended up watching last year. It was just random stuff. I don't think I particularly watched any Christmas specials or anything. I thought I saw a pair of children handing out something. You're with them, are you? Chocobo, give me some mulled wine. Oh, mulled punch. This is just what we needed to see us through the preparation. We'll enjoy it together. Thank you. Right. Where are we going next? Over this way. You're still looking for the banned Pokemon Christmas episode. What, the Porygon one? The one that caused all the seizures? Or the one with the guns? Or the one where James got boobs? Which one? Because there's some that were only like, not banned, but not aired over in the West, right? Oh, the one with Jinx. I get what you mean. Before they made Jinx purple, right? What's that? The celebrants are handing out hot drinks? Because Jinx is purple now, aren't they? Ah, it's so blessedly warm. My fingers have frozen up, but I'm already starting to feel them again. Thank you. I think the big one's the Porygon one though, because that nearly took Pokemon like completely off the air, right? Jinx was Santa's helpers. Sorry, just having a stretch. I thought Anne went back into town. Is everything all right? Some mulled wine for you, sir. Give me a second. Sorry, just going to mute myself. Just had a cough. I'm all good. What do you know? Mulled punch. We appreciate you looking out for us celebrants too. Right. So we now need to speak to the... Where's the child? We need to speak to the child. Come on, Chocobo. We need to find the child and talk to them. I still need to find out how to get the stack of cups. I also enjoyed the Invaders... I've never watched Invaders In. I know about it. I've never watched it. Here we go. Do. You're with the children, are you? The spices in the drink ought to wake us up. Thank you. Do. There you are, miss. Thank you for your help. You too, big fella. We saw you working hard taking the cask around. It must be much lighter now. Quick way! We just finished handing out the punch ourselves. Everyone was really happy. They all say they're just about done setting up, which means the Starlight stores can finally open. Miss Garangi will be pleased to see how well things are coming along. Could you go to the amphitheatre and fetch her? Leave it to moi. I will go and get her. So how do I leave this place? How do I leave? How do I leave? How do I get out of here? Over there. Okay. Let me out, please. I wonder if you can only buy the stacks of cups after you finish the quests. You can't leave. You're stuck here now. You must buy all of the wares. But my gil. Spend all of your gil. Right, let's head on out. Old Gridania. Punch, it's the holiday. It needs to be chocolate, nog or coffee. What about mulled wine though? They've called it mulled punch, so I'm guessing it's like a mulled wine alternative. Oh, there she is. Hello. Oh, it's you, Adora. I've assigned celebrants to assist the stallholders in transporting wares. That should help ease their burdens. Now then, how are you and the children faring in your efforts? The mulled punch worked wonders and everyone's just about finished setting up. Marvellous. I shall head to the venue at once. Loading. Loading. Here we go. Ta-da! Oh, it does look good. I'm going to have to screenshot that for my YouTube VOD. That'll be a good little snap, won't it? Watch me forget. I'm going to forget. And it'll just be a random screenshot. But if I remember, that'll be a cute one. For Final Fantasy, I'm surprised you have not run into someone who needs to be kicked in the figgy pudding. There's always Lalafels to punt. We can always find a Lala. Oh, look at the Yule log. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, what a relief that the market is opened as planned. And by all accounts, it is in no small part thanks to the mulled punch you served. I'm truly grateful for all of you. Quick way! I think the fellow is saying you're welcome. For your hard work, my feathered friend, you can expect a special delivery of glacial greens to the stables. Helping out was a lot of fun. I hope we can do it again. Absolutely, but for now you may leave the rest to us celebrants. We'll make certain that everything runs smoothly, so run along and enjoy the festival that you helped make possible. Shoo shoo! We will, but first things first, you've been working very hard too, Mrs. Grungy. You deserve a break yourself. That's right, so let's all have some mulled punch together, while it's still nice and warm. Ah, I do love those mugs. I would buy a set of those mugs. Like, I really would. I'd be delighted. Right. Dun, dun, dun. They are some big bits of tinsel, aren't they? Like this, like for how big they are on that tree. I did it! Which is a very big tree. How big? Oh, you can buy the Grahatia outfit now. Someone was wearing it. But look how big those bits of tinsel must have to be. Oh, hello, snowman. Everyone's all dressed up. Allow me to thank you again, Adora. It's because of your kind assistance that we're now able to hold the market. By the by, after Saulian and Tenny went off, I went to return our trusty chocobo assistant to the stables. And when I removed its barding, a note came tumbling out. It read, "To our not-so-little helper Adora, who helped little ones do big things, I present this gift of my own crafting. It seems clear that the saint intended for you to have the barding, so do take it with you. You've more than earned it. Now then, you are doubtless keen to explore the stalls, so I won't keep you any longer. While the celebrations continue, the guide will show you here whenever you like, so please enjoy yourself to the fullest." Okay, so we've got our barding, we've got the cup. I need to find where to get the stack of cups. And then I know I can come back here to take screenshots if I need better ones. So the stalls are now open for business. So, Sundry's vendor, I'm guessing that's just a normal vendor. Yes, just like dyes and stuff. Any dyes I can't normally get? I'm not too sure. I'll need to look through that later. Then we've got the Starlight supplier. Purchase items. There's the mug tower. I will grab that. And then that's more of just the normal food, which is fine. I've got some of that. So we've got our mug tower. I'll get the orchestrion roll. We've got the picture already. We've got the prisms already. And then is there anything else around here? There's a nice place to take pictures. That'll be good. Any other stalls by any chance? Oh, look, another place to take. This is funny. That snowman looks like they messed up. So, oh no. Santa's going to be mad at me. I crashed the sleigh. How am I going to explain this? Oh, snowman. Snowman, snowman, snowman. Any other stalls? We've got the kids. We've got a flower vendor. Flower vendor. Oh, okay. So you've got like some stuff you can use in your house. And then just like seeds and things. But I've got nowhere to plant them, so I won't be taking those. And then anything else worth looking at? It's not looking like it, so I'm guessing we will head to my apartment and try out some of these things. And also try the barding on my chocobo. So let me just use that. And then where is the orchestrion roll? Where is the orchestrion roll? There it is. Driving without a license. Driving under the influence of mold punch, I think. So let's head on off to my apartment. So we need to go to travel, teleport, apartment. Had a sad idea that in your main town, so you can't get friends together and have a bunch flying on mounts.
Tofu rain, tofu wiggly, tofu wiggle, tofu blanky, tofu wiggle, tofu wiggly, tofu rain.
Thank you for resubscribing through, much appreciated. Thank you for the 19 months. I hope you're doing well. It is a shame you can't kind of be on mounts around the tree, right? Oh, look at this, it's all decorated here as well. I wonder where else is decorated. But I guess if everyone was flying on mounts around the main towns, it might get a bit hectic, right? Alright, so we're going to go up to my apartment. And then, I've been collecting a few things to put over here. I got some portraits of the best elven boys. Got the portraits. So I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put this painting to see what it looks like. How big is it? Is the next question, isn't it? So if I go housing, indoor furnishings, and then how big is this picture? Oh, it's not that big. Okay, that's fine. Where should I put it? Where should I put it? I can put it over here. I'll put it over here for now. I can always move it later. It's cute though, isn't it? It's the two girls from the story. That's quite cute. And then we do have the cups. Where should I put the cups?
Good job!
And Fruit, thank you for gifting 3 subs. Much appreciated. I do hope you enjoy your mount. Thank you, thank you. Pop these up here. Oh, it's tiny! I wasn't expecting it to be so small. I guess it kind of makes sense though, right? Should I put it over here? Should I put it over here? I mean, it makes so much sense that they're that small. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it. Gimme me mount! Gimme me mount! No, I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to need to give some subs somewhere to get it myself. Because I don't know if I can give them to myself, but to be fair, I shouldn't do that. I'm stuck. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm okay. I got stuck on my Lullafell. I'll need to go and gift them to someone. You can see the designs on the mugs. They're very cute. So we've got our mugs. We've got our new picture. This is my apartment at the moment. I've not made much progress with it. But you know, it's looking alright. It's looking alright. I've got my little person. Yeah. It's coming together. And all my little things I'm collecting. I won't get the mount, sadly, I'm broke. That's fair enough, Lee. Oh, so that's why, I mentioned it at the start that it's a possibility, and it's basically going to be open to people every time I stream Final Fantasy XIV until basically New Year's. I think that's when the event ends. But, obviously, I don't want to go pushing it onto people or making people feel bad about it or anything. So, kind of like a gentle reminder it exists if it's something that you're curious about. But no obligation. And no expectation either. What I'm going to do is refresh this, update my portrait, but before I do class stuff like dailies, I need to get some gathering stuff done because I haven't done my custom deliveries and they're due to roll over tomorrow, aren't they? Where are my timers? Yeah, so they're rolling over tomorrow, so I should get some of them done today. Did I do the 24-man this week yet? No. What 24-man? Outside building. Hopefully we get Tofu sponsored by 14 in the design Tofu our own mount or minion. You know what? That would never happen, but imagine. That would be amazing. If there was a little Tofu running around, like a minion, I think I might die. Like, I would literally freak out so much. The relatively new Alliance raid. I've not done the Dawntrail Alliance raid. I've done obviously the lightweight stuff, but I haven't done the most recent one. I need to remember what custom deliveries I've got unlocked. I did unlock another one recently, so I should go and do that. I think it's in Idleshire. I unlocked the Golden Pig. So we're going to go back to the Golden Pig and we're going to see what he's wanting. Don't forget it gives a token to upgrade your weekly tome gear. Oh, what, the same as the lightweight stuff that it gives you special tomes? Is that what you mean? I need to just do it. I've not done it yet. There's a lot of stuff I haven't really got around to that I need to get sorted. I've done the lightweight stuff a couple of times. But I haven't been grinding the tomes or anything. Why is that Lala topless? Right, what are you wanting, Piggy? You are wanting... malleable steel material. The i720 gear you can buy with tomes you can... Oh, I see! Okay, so you get the 720 gear, then you get the tomes from this new Alliance raid to upgrade it. I see. I see. Now, I do need to give it a go. I do need to try it out. But they're doing a patch tomorrow, aren't they? But I think it's mostly just going to be like difficult stuff that I definitely could not do no matter what. Though, they're doing some custom deliveries as well, aren't they? They're unlocking new custom deliveries tomorrow, I think. Is that correct? I did read the thingy, but I can't remember much about it. Right, so let's go over here and pick this up. How many did I need? 6, right? 6? Or was it 3? I didn't check how many hearts I already had. Well, I'll get 6, because you'll get experience from them anyway. And I can always dispose of the other ones. The tomes you can get from any endgame content roulette you do as level 100 class. And the Alliance raid you get... Okay, I understand. Hello? Oh, there we go. There we go. I need to do that field station with the rabbit on the end. I need to do that one a few more times because there are some clams I want to get from it. So I do kind of need to go back and kind of grind that one again. Right, so I need to do one of those. And then let's risk one of those. Ah, perfect! And then we can do some collects. Collect. Got lucky with that one. Super duper lucky. Collect. Though I'm not too fussed about the custom delivery glam. It's very, cowboy. Which for people who like that is really good and it makes total sense for it to be what it is considering the area it's in. Makes total sense. It's just not my style. It's not what I would go for. Right, do this again. Can we get lucky? Ah, nearly though. So if I do that one, and then I now should be able to do a couple of collects. One. Oh, collect. Two. And one more. That's given me 1, 2, yeah, 6 of them. Perfect. So we'll head back to Idleshire. Dravania, Idleshire, and give the piggy what they're wanting. You love to get your mitts on a they call me Trinity glam. I don't know what that is. Wait a second. Oh, I see. It's like a cowboy movie. Yeah, it's very cowboy. I mean, if you look up the latest patch, the patch notes on the Final Fantasy website, it will show you what it looks like. It's very cowboy. Like I said, if you like cowboys, then you'll probably like this glam. What's that? I'm not too into cowboy style. But it makes total sense for the area it's in. But it'll take you a bit of work because you have to max out the custom deliveries for that area before you'll get it. But I'm sure a lot of people are really going to love it. Because I think a lot of people were kind of wanting a cowboy glam, weren't they? Whoop! I have returned! Oh, I did have a couple already done. That's fine. I will give in what I can. And I can always collect extra stuff. I can still get the experience from it anyway. So that's fine. Handed. Do 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 do. You've done a few cowboy glams. That's what I mean, right? So the new custom delivery is in Shiloni, so it makes complete sense that it's going to be a cowboy situation. And I know a lot of people wanted more cowboy stuff because of Shiloni, so it makes total sense. I just wasn't too fussed about running around like a cowboy. But I know a lot of people were really getting into it. Glad tidings, my friend. Our house spirit is enjoying unprecedented popularity. The Popo is beside herself with joy. At long last we made it. Gods please let him be here. You felt obligated. I think a few people did. Understandably so. He will be. He must. After all we've been through. Algu? Talaboge? What are you two doing here? That voice, it could only be. Chief, is it really you? Who's these bozos, Piggy? Adora, I believe you can be trusted with my secret. Be not astonished, but the chief was once poised to become Khan. Not just any Khan, mind you, but that of the largest tribe of all of the steppe, the Ardakim. But with great standing comes great risk, and after 8 assassination attempts and 4 sham marriages, he abruptly disappeared with nary a word. We two were sworn to serve the chief till death. Thus did we set out in search of him. First we scoured the length and breadth of the steppe, and when we failed to find him there, we decided to venture farther afield, and after a grueling journey during which we were runaways, stowaways and castaways, in turn we finally arrived here. How can this be? How can you learn the truth of my illustrious identity and not be surprised, impressed? I met your brother. It felt so immersive doing that as Gunbreaker in your cowboy outfit. I can imagine. I saw a lot of people running around in cowboy get-ups. You met my brother, and he's searching for me, you say? That is not wholly unexpected. Now you two, how did you know to find me here? Well, Chief, many adventurers come through Reunion these days. Through them we heard tell of a tavern far to the west. Imagine our surprise when we learned that the proprietor was a man named Ad Kirag. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to take a sip of my water as well. Oh, that my whereabouts should be exposed in such a manner. Well, 'tis unlikely that any would-be assassins would follow me all this way. We did have one doubt, however. If you'd go so far as to conceal your face, why in the world would you go by your true name? True! If you've got such an obvious name, and people have tried to kill you multiple times, why would you not use an alias? The amount of money he spent on metallic gold dye for this outfit. And lo and behold, it really was you. We're quite baffled, to be honest. Ahem, such trifling details aside, you must not tell others of this. It would not do to cause oh my god, the stammer's so bad today, I'm so sorry. It would not do to cause unnecessary concern. Blab 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 blab. Blab 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 blab. Ah, it's a stammer day! I have been tired today. I'm more prone to it when I'm tired. I'm gonna have an early night tonight, I think. Okay. So I can either collect a few more for them or keep it kind of level. So the next time I'm about to do all 6, I might do that. For as long as we can remember, the Chief has always hidden his true identity to others. It's unheard of him to trust an outsider. Dora has earned my trust thrice over. It is by virtue of her help that this tavern still exists. And if you two mean to remain here, then I expect you to make a contribution as well. Well then, Chief, I have an idea. A new type of booze. That's a weird spelling of booze. Invented by the Mall has been popular of late. With your permission, we'll return to the step and learn the secrets of its making. Ah yes, the one with the new filling. While we're there, we can gather ingredients as well, so we can make it here. Oh, and worry not, Chief. We'll take care not to be seen by our tribesmen. While the idea is sound, I have my doubts about their ability to carry it out. I'd feel much more at ease if you were to assist them. The food... I've not heard of it before, Fru. What is it? What is it? I've not heard of it. Dependable as always. We're so close to becoming profitable again. Let us not lose our momentum. Go forth, my friend, and bring us the ingredients for this new booze, which is not the alcohol booze. As I have now learnt. You can't blame me though. This game does make different spellings for things. So I think it was quite a safe assumption to have without knowing what it is. I'm looking it up. Oh, it's like a dumpling. They look nice. It's a Mongolian dumpling. Tibetan style. They do look nice. I do like a good dumpling. Ooh, and I'm just looking at pictures. I was looking at pictures of food now. They do look tasty. Right, back into the game. I'm trying to remember all of the custom deliveries I've unlocked. So I unlocked the other one in the firmament, but I don't think I can do that one until I'm level 80, which I very nearly am. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go over to... No, I'm going to do a leave. Because then I can go to the Omicrons and do that. So I'm going to just do a random leave. And then... and then we'll be able to go to the Omicrons instead. So let's see. I need to go to... Where do I need to go? The Crystarium. But as in Steppe Aura, from there Mongolian inspired. See, when I saw the pictures, I did make that connection quite quick. There were some pictures of people with the food, but I have never claimed to be very well versed. I am an English person and we can be quite bad with this sort of thing. That's not where I needed to go. That is not where I needed to go. I literally just need to do like one leave and that'll be all I need to do. Is this where I need to go? It is. Right, we'll grab a singular leave. And then that should push us to 80. And then we can do the society quests over in Ultima Fuel. And we can do the custom deliveries for... I can't remember his name. But the Lord in the Firmament. He's working like in the hospital. We can do those as well. So Fieldcraft. I will just take a random one. Which one's got the highest experience? That one does. So I'll take that one. Let's just do all of them if they're in the same area. I'll do all of them. I'll do all three. Because they'll all be in Lakeland, won't they? So there's one there, and one there. So we'll start with the one over here. Go and get these done. I've fallen a bit behind on grinding and stuff. I've kind of got sidetracked by things. So the grind has slowed down a little, but I guess it doesn't always need to be like up to pace, does it? There's so many other things to do just in general. So if I'm going to do that level 100 stuff, what class am I going to be? Because I feel like I'm very out of practice on stuff. Because obviously I've been getting the classes up to level 100 and then doing a new class. So I haven't done a lot of like higher level stuff for a while. I haven't watched any yet, Lee. I was busy with work. And then over the weekend I was a bit busy with Christmas shopping and stuff. But there's a bunch of them I need to watch, right? We went through so many different options. I'm going to have to look through the chat as well and write some of them down because I didn't get all of them. But thankfully, the chat saves for a while so I can scroll through it and write down some of them. Which one's this one? Good business. You can tag along for some 100s. That sounds good. I just got to think what class I'm going to do. Because I'm probably going to be very rusty. Because I am very much out of practice. I guess what class? I guess probably best to do a DPS rather than healing, right? It's been even longer since I've done healing. Where is it? Where is it? Is it up here? Excuse me? So DPS probably would be the safer bet. The game said duty. How you doing, Amp? How you doing? Here we go. Collecting bits of wood. You're tired AF. Oh, I know the feeling. I've been tired. I hope you managed to get some rest soon. Maybe make a Discord movie night and just watch cartoons. You know what? That could be a good chat if I can find them. It's been ages since we've done a movie night. I've been so caught up with things lately. Be nice to do one again. I'll see what I can find online and then I'll try and organise something. If I can find the time. It's a busy time of year, isn't it? When I get to 80 as well, I am going to have to get new gear. Here we go. What cartoon would I even start on though? There's so many of them. I could always do a poll, couldn't I? Pull a few out, do a little poll over on Discord, see what you guys are thinking. It'd probably be planned for like an evening or similar time to stream time. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, over here. This is very riveting content, I know. Just chopping down trees. Right, do this. Grab this. And we'll get the other two done as well. We may as well get the experience. Hand them all in, and then we'll go over to the Omicrons, pick up their things, and then we'll go round to the Firmament and do the custom deliveries. And then we'll still probably have an hour of stream left by then, so I tend to go for about 3 hours. So we could try the new raid potentially. Or I can do some roulette stuff or whatever else. There's many options. There are many options to fill my time. But I do need to try that new raid at some point. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Here we go. I need... Oh, level 80. There you go. Well, this will just boost us quite a few bit far way through this next level then, which will be nice. Oh, one thing I need to do actually. I started the Gatherer quest in Tulioli, you know, the Dawn Trail place. In the markets there, because there's like the different quests, isn't there, depending on what crafting or gathering class or whatever. And I was doing the one with the two Vera, the red-headed one and the blue-haired one, the one that travelled from abroad. And I think there's still one more part of the story I need to do for that, like the level 100 part of that story. So maybe I should do that today as well. Maybe I should, because I can change back to my miner and do that. It's not like you can forget what you're doing with miner, so I don't need to worry about that so much. Yeah, maybe I should do that, because I think that's the last part of that kind of situation. I did enjoy it though, it's a very cute little story. The characters were really cute. I won't spoil it, obviously. Here we go. And then I still need to get, was it 3 more? 3 more little nodes. Excuse me, moth, coming through. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'd like to get to a point where I can start putting schedules out again. Because when we used to do the movie nights as well, they used to be put on the schedule. So we'd have a couple of streams and then we'd have a movie night like every couple of weeks or so. That used to be how it's been done. But obviously for the past few months I haven't had a schedule at all. Which, I've said it before, but thank you for your understanding with that. But at some point I'd like to try and get back on a schedule again. I kind of have like a semi-unofficial schedule because I tend to often stream on quite similar days. But the not having a schedule for a bit's just kind of offered some flexibility that I've needed. Because as much as it's like at the end of the day, even if I make a schedule, it's my choice kind of thing. If I can't stream that day, I can't stream that day. If I have the schedule and I've kind of put the commitment out there, I then feel bad for changing it. So I kind of needed that flexibility recently. But it'd be nice to get to a point where I can start putting those out again. So I do prefer having stuff planned when I'm able to. And then this is the last one. And then we've got the next leave quest. Here we go. I could abandon them now that I'm level 80, but it seems like a waste of experience and allowances to do that. Because you do have limited leave allowances. Granted, you have a lot, but they are limited. No, don't do that. I need to do this one. Right, so we're going to close this for the time being. And head over in this direction. And then the last one is like over here somewhere. So we kind of like do the whole map then. And then we can teleport back into the Crystarium. Up to where we need to hand these in. And then we'll go over to Ultima Fuel and sort out the Omicrons. What level am I up to on the Omicrons? 6. So we're en route, so that's 6 out of 8. Obviously, we're not going to make our way into the next tier for a few days yet, but with some work we can get that one done. We'll probably get a nice chunk of it done before I get this Gatherer up to 90. But then I think this is my last Gatherer anyway, so at that point I'll probably just continue to get to the end of the story, because I won't need to worry about experience then. Because I don't think, because these ones are just for gatherers, because the Loporits were the crafters, weren't they? So I won't need to worry about the experience points then. So that'll be good, because I've kind of been holding off in between, so I didn't waste the experience points, because when you get over the cap for the expansion, the amount of experience you get from the society quests goes down to like 1,000. So it seemed kind of like a shame. So there's been like breaks in the story, but I've been enjoying the story for it so much, and obviously if we finish this one, we get the extra one as well, which would be fun. So yeah, we're making good progress on that. On the other ones, I don't think I've done quite so well on the reputation. Obviously, I've just started this one. That's the more recent one. Shadowbringers. I could have done this one today, but now I'm at 80, so I'm going to have to wait. Well, I guess though, if this is my last Gatherer, once again I can just start grinding it, can't I? So I can start grinding that one, start grinding the Omicrons. But I'll probably prioritise the Omicrons until my gatherer's leveled up, depending on what my allowances are, if I have allowances left. But yeah, I'm very far behind on Heaven's Ward. Making progress on Stormblood. But once again, I can go back and probably grind this one a bit now as well. But I think this one counts for crafters as well. So I can leave that for my crafters as I continue with those. And I've done like close to nothing on A Realm Reborn. Because I find those ones kind of annoying. But either way, we're making fair progress on them. We'll get them done. We'll get them done eventually. Take a sip of my water. Because my throat's a bit sore today. I hope it's not coming across weird. Hey there, Pigeon. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? I guess we're in the space, so let me initiate this. So this is big business. Initiate. That's fine. Do the level boost. And then let's get harvesting. Come on, let me have it. There we go. So it's a similar one to before. So if I do field mastery and see what we can get from these. So it'd be nice if we can get the bonus. It's kind of behind my head, but depending on the score you get like an EXP bonus up to a 25% bonus, which, considering how much experience you get from these leave quests, is very much worth it. But obviously, if you don't manage to get it, it's fine. You still get the base experience. But it's always worth trying to get that bit extra if you can. But there's less patches to... Oh god, my undies! There's less patches... My undies! There's less patches to harvest for this one, so it won't take as long. Right. Give me the sprouts. Give me the sprouts. Give me the sprouts. Give me the sprouts. Okay. Now where's this? Is that the safe angle for swimming? Yes, but I can't see where I'm going. Oh god. How am I going to do this? I might need to go on my mount. Wait a sec. There we go. All good. I'll grab this one. Right, field mastery. I could have done field mastery free. I've got plenty of cordials, to be honest. But it's fine. I think I've got, yeah, over 100 high cordials, so it shouldn't be a problem. Because I think the story thing I was telling you about before with the 2 rabbits, they gave a lot of cordials and high cordials and stuff, which was very helpful. My undies, swim upwards so no one can see my undies. Oh, I've got to swim down now. Wait. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Let's do one of those. I can always get a high cordial if I need it. And then we'll get the last one done. We should be just over by the other aetheryte somewhere. Perfect. So we've got 154, so we're just under the 25% bonus. And we've got a 10% bonus, so it's not all bad. It's because I missed a couple of the things because I wasn't using the higher mastery, so it's my fault. But we'll get in the car apparently because I clicked the wrong one. I don't really want to be in the car. We'll go for the bike. Here we go. And we'll head over to the last leave. Get this one done. How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it leave quests or leve quests? Because I've heard people say it both ways, but I instantly read it as leave quest. And I'm not sure which one's technically the correct one. But I'm going to keep on saying leave because it makes more sense to me. I can't see any accents on the e's or anything, so my brain doesn't go leve. Though, there are some French influences, so it could be leve, but I think it's leave. That makes more sense to me. It's probably based on an actual word that I just don't realise, to be honest. Right, last one. So let us initiate this one. And then... Right, so Elven Herb 32. So we need to get 32 Elven Herbs from 8 patches. And the more we manage to get from all of the patches, the higher the experience we get is. But we should be fine with Mastery 2 on these, because the percentage is quite high. One thing with the leave quests is you can't do Down here you normally have like the auto collect that you can do when you're doing normal gathering after you've gathered an item once. But when you're doing the leave quest, you can't use that. So you've got to click every single time on the same button to like collect the stuff. It's a bit of a pain. I don't know why they do it that way. But they do, and I just need to deal with it. So if I could just do like click it down here and just let it auto do it, it'd be so much faster. Collect these. And then to the next patch. Where is it? Over there. Over there. And to be fair though, when we go back to the Crystarium, because we're level 80 now, I'll be able to go to the tome person and get my gear updated. I should have some clothing from my other gatherers, but I just won't have the tools, so I can trade in for those. Actually, maybe I should try and... I'll do it after this leave. I'll see if what items I've got, and then I'll know what I need to get and what I don't need to get. But I definitely need a new scythe and a new axe. So I'm not sure at which point the items kind of merge into just Disciple of Land. Because earlier on they were like separate ones for separate classes, but at some point they all just become Disciple of Land gear. And I can't remember if that's level 80 or 90. I feel like it's level 80, but I might be wrong. We'll find out in a bit. Come on! Come on! This is me frantically clicking. Give me my herbs. I want my herbs. Wait a second, can I? Yeah, see, because I've got all of this gear. Ba-bam! Which I'm gonna glam. Oh, I can't do it right now. I will glam after it, but that's all of my level 80 gear. So yeah, it is Disciple of Land stuff. I do like this gear, but I'm also kind of like... I should Christmasify it. I don't have to Christmasify it, but I should Christmasify it. But then after Christmas, I'm going to take the glam off of it, and I'm going to have to get a load of glam dispellers, because I do like this glam. Right, where's the next one? Over here. Over here. I don't even know why I like this outfit so much. There's something about it I do like. Grab this one. I also don't need to worry about the mastery now, it's up to all my stats. So we will get those weapons. The weapons are the only things we need, because everything got boosted up, like all of my rings and everything, so that's good. And it also means, after I'm done with this gear, I'm not going to need it anymore, am I? So I can put it in my glamour chest for glam. Because I'm going to be done with all of my gatherers by that point. Which is kind of weird to think about. I know there's only 3 of them, but still. The gatherers have been a nice relaxing one to do. A little slower in places, but just like more relaxing than some of the others. There isn't very much at stake when you're gathering. At least not in the way that I do it, because I'm not gathering for like super rare stuff or anything. I half imagine if you're going for like crazy stuff, you've got to be more involved, but I haven't had to be. Because I'm just doing like leaves and society quests and like things like that. One more. And then we can get all of these traded in. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So we can now go back to the Crystarium, because all of those are done. And hand them all in. So Crystarium, Crystarium, Crystarium. Let me grab the gear first, because I'm going to forget. Because we're going to be right next to it, aren't we? So I'll do that. And then we'll hand in the leave quest. So let me pop over here. And... Gatherer. Oh, of course, it's the purple scripts with the Gatherer stuff, isn't it? Well, I've got plenty regardless. Miner, miner, botanist, botanist. And then recommended gear, equip. Whoops, try that again. Yes, assign current gear to botanist. And then let's hand all of these in. And we'll go from there. Ethernets. Crystalline mean. Right. And then next we'll go to the Omicrons. Then we'll go to the firmaments. And then we'll see from there. Hey there, Arak, how are you doing? Right, hand in that one. Hand in that one. Level 81. Good stuff. Right. We need to go... yes, this one. Base Omicron. Base Omicron. Is it a bit TMI to say I'm getting a bit of a tummy ache? Suddenly I was like, oh, my tummy hurts. Stop it, tummy. Stop hurting. Right, so we need to go to the A4 research. Oh, no, don't do that. Get back down. Here we go. Tummy rub. I don't know why it started to hurt. I didn't have a particularly big or weird dinner or anything. Right, hello eyeball. What are my quests for today? Collect that one. Collect that one. And collect this one. Perfect. So we need to place a parched Grebeloff in a humectant body bag. Gather strips of Alasian kelp from the Alasian seas. Okay, so 2 of them are up here. Nauseous? Oh no! I'm flying to Canada tomorrow. I'm not fully packed yet. My boss has a bunch of things he wants me to look into. And the site I need to look into... Where are we? Has an authorization issue and won't let me get into my login page. My ride to the airport tomorrow says he likely has jury duty and all the... Oh no! That must be very like anxious nausea, right? Yeah, 100%. That sounds like a lot. That's like stress nausea. I hope it all manages to settle out for you though. But at least you got blankie time. Looking at the positives. So I need 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3. And we will... Oh, of course I pick up 2 then. And we will pay a visit to my favourite boy while we're here. Obviously not in this bit, in the other bit, at the last dregs. But we will say hello to my favourite boy. We'll go and grab the Elysian seaweed from down here. And then we need to hand it all in. And then we still need to find the Grebeloff who has wandered too far and are now very dehydrated. So we need to find them as well. Seaweed. Seaweed. I would love a little plush of these guys. I love them so much. Like, I really want a plush of them. Or like a figure. Or just something. I want like a small version of them that I can sit on my desk. Because I really like them. So we need to hand these in. Do I need to hand them in here or somewhere else? Looks like somewhere else. That is fine. So we'll go back down. And we still need to go over there to the Grebeloff, which we will do. Where am I going? Where am I going? Over here. Over here. Hello, dragon. I forgot the dragons were here now. Hi, dragon. I've gone entirely the wrong way. How you doing, bud? I'll just teleport. I'll go and do this guy first. So I'm just running around in circles and getting lost. Very par for the course for me, but let's not let that go on for too long. Right, where is this guy? Where are you? He's going to be passed out somewhere, is normally what happens with this one. Where are you? Passed out? Are you passed out over here? There he is! Struggling for his life. Wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec. Yep, there he is. Just dying. Let's pop you in a bag. You'll be all right. Here is my body bag. He is gone. And then, so one is right up by the last dregs, that looks like. The other one is... Okay, so we'll teleport over here. And then we can fly up to the last dregs. And then while we're at the last dregs, we can say hello to my favourite boy. And then we will hand all these in. And then we'll go to the firmament. There you are. Hello! I have got leaves for you. Would you like some wet leaves? Enjoy! Enjoy your foliage. And then we'll get back on the cat. And we need to go this way. Hello, dragon! Food processing unit. Here are some more bits of plant for you, some extra foliage. Enjoy! And then, this is the important bit though. Yeah! Wait. Yeah! Say the line. Yay! I just love him so much. Wait for it. Soup! Okay, let me go and actually hand this all in. Soup. Yep. To the A4 research. And then we'll hand all of these in. Whoops. Here we go. I'll see what's available in the shop actually, because it's not leveled up for a while, but I've also not looked for a while. So just to remind myself what's in it. Okay. And then vending unit. So we've got the card that I already have, the minion that I already have, a tabletop item, and then just materia, which is fine. I'll leave that for now then. And we need to go to the firmament. So, off to the uterus. Oh, my nose is all itchy. It was itchy the other day as well, wasn't it? Okay, firmament. Travel to the firmament. Now I need to remember exactly where this thing is. Where is this guy again? So that should be it. No, it's not. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the one. That should be the one. One's the dragon, which I've already completed. Obviously, I can still use it for experience. But this one, I've not completed. Yeah, Ishgard! Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not. I've been through this before, but tell me. Tell me it's not. It's how you always recognise it. Now, I say this as someone who loves Ishgard. It's one of my favourite areas. I do very much like Ishgard. But it looks like a uterus, which I feel like was intentional because of, like, obviously, when you first go to Ishgard, how, like, closed off and, like, religious and stuff they are. So I think they deliberately made it look like that, just for a laugh. And thank you for the follow, by the way, Art. Thank you. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's definitely a moment to follow on. Welcome on in. But do you know what I mean? Like, it must have been deliberate, honestly. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for using your Prime Art. Much appreciated. Let me talk to this guy. Because you know Square would have done something like that. Been like, there are a bunch of, like, religious, culty, supremacy people. Let's make the town look like a uterus. You know... you know what I mean? I never noticed I never noticed until you mentioned it just now. Honestly, like, you can't unsee it now. That's the thing, right? As soon as you see it, that's it. You can't unsee it. So you're welcome. I've introduced you to a world. I do hope you're doing well though. Right, so we need to get some medical supplies. We need to go... Where's this? Oh, the Sea of Clouds. Oh, that's going to be a long freaking fly. Okay, cool. Let's get flying. Let's get flying. Oh no, not the Mug Station logo. The Mug Station logo was ruined for me. The Mug Station logo has been so ruined for me. Right. How far am I going? Freaking ages away. Come on then, let's get going. Let's get going. Set it on auto fly. Let it just go. Oh no. You've ruined it for them, Arak. You've spoiled the innocence. You can't unsee it, that's the thing, right? As soon as you notice about the Mug Station logo, every time you look at it, and it's just like, oh god. I know you're not sorry. I know you're not. Oh, it is so funny though. In the same breath, it makes you wonder how deliberate that was as well. A little reminder to think of me every time you renew your sub. I just looked at it and started laughing. Oh no, Wolfie! I didn't think this would be the stream to like taint people's innocence on, but apparently it is. Apparently it is. Ruining the Mug Station for everyone, one person at a time. Ruining Ishgard for everyone, one person at a time. I hope you're doing good though, Wolfie. Welcome on in. What was I collecting again? Oh, medical supplies. Here we go. You're a degen. I'm considered more kind of say-so, to be honest. Though I have been bending those lines in recent times, I kind of think. I need to do one of those. Oh yeah, there's no way. Ishgard looks like what it looks like. There is no escaping it. There is no escaping it. Oh, perfect. Collect. 1, 2. Now, that is just pure strategy. That's remembering a mechanic. That's just remembering a mechanic. It also was not my fault because it was someone else that told me that one. It just happened to stick because it makes sense. Oh, there's another patch over here. And it made sense when I said it. Normally tofu is so wholesome, but I laugh at a lot. I'm going gremlin mode today. I'm going gremlin mode. Taking off all of like what the seat belts, the harnesses. Gremlin mode. It was someone else that told you about the Mug Station logo, so do you get our responsibility for that? I mean, have they made more people realise it than you have? I think is the question. Though I guess if I use that logic, how many people are here? OBS is saying there's 24 people here, so if there is, I've now kind of like ruined Ishgard for 24 people and have said show your hole to 24 people. Which I guess makes me worse off. So I guess I'm probably like the worst one in this situation compared to the person who told me the technique. She's a school teacher. That's funny. High school's not so bad though. The thing is though, so I feel like teachers can be some of like the hardest kind of partiers and stuff like that sometimes. But they've got to behave all day because they're around kids, right? Right, let's see how I do on this. Aww. Oh, don't want to do that. Heck, press the wrong button. I will throw that one away because that one's not worth using. Because I'm going to miss out on a lot of extra experience. We'll find another thingy. I completely messed that one up. So which one's the one that I need to throw away? 994, that one. Discard. I'll still get the experience for collecting it. It's just there's no point in trading that one in. And I need 2 more. Okie dokes. Let me find another patch. Let me find another patch of foliage. I'm using that word a lot today. Look, I made it better and then it got worse again. My inventory's so bad. I did make it better. I did improve upon it. Also, a large chunk of my inventory is food, which maybe shouldn't be surprising. I need to find another node. Is there one over here? It's on brand. It's very on brand. If there's one thing I am, it's mostly on brand. I go off the rails a tiny bit every so often. It's a tomb. Nope. I eventually destroyed all my food. I figured if I need it, I can make it. That's the thing, right? I think a lot of these... I'll do this first and then I'll do it. So a lot of these, some of them were given to me. And then some of them I've kind of just hoarded. Some of the stuff that was given to me I gave to my retainer to keep hold of it. This was given to me when I managed to make it up to the top of the Moonfire Fair Tower. After what, 24 hours? That was given to me then, so I don't want to eat that one. That one's got a memory. You actually use the HQ cookie. Yeah! I've been using some of these. I haven't been lately actually, but I have been using gathering food. That's what I had the steak for. I had that as crafting food. But I do just need to put some of these away. Or just sell some of them. Then these obviously came from a Twitch thing. It probably would help me here, wouldn't it? I don't know why I haven't been using them. I don't know why. Like, I accumulated them to use them. And then I just haven't been using them. One more. I won't collect an extra one because I don't need it because I've got 6. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go back to the firmament. Just leaving this node half done. Why not? Co-workers. Foundation. Yeah, I'm so bad with the crafting and gathering food. I always forget about it. But I always remember to eat food at the start of dungeons. Ethernet. Nope, wrong one. I need to just travel to the firmament. And then we'll go and hand these in. We can get the next part of this bit of story done. It's been a while since I've come and done this. And then... what's next? What's next? I guess I could do my society quest for my red mage. I never bother with the 3% extra XP from kills only. Just doesn't make much of a difference. Doesn't it count for like the main box of experience as well? Rather than just killing stuff? Or does it not count for that? Only the kill experience. Huh. Do you get it from killing bosses as well though? Because you do get box of experience from that. Give me a second, sorry. Sorry, just had the cough. I mean, it still boosts some of your stats, doesn't it? So it's not all bad. So, let me hand all of these in. 1. By the Fury. Level up. Another one. Please take all of these supplies from me. How much experience am I getting for each of these? 800,000. Customer is always right. I kind of like seeing the development for this guy. No more purple scripts, that's alright. That is fine. I won't need to worry about purple scripts now until I get to level 90. Well, you do, but the boss kill experience isn't all that much compared to the other mobs. It doesn't do nothing, but my advice would be delete all that food and just carry a stack of boiled eggs. Yeah, I do use the boiled eggs. I kind of use them over anything else. The rest of the food's kind of just been accumulated over time. But I don't want to get rid of all of it. I wouldn't want to get rid of the biscuits. I wouldn't want to get rid of that. I wouldn't want to get rid of that, because that was a present as well. And these cookies were presents as well. The other day I had a Lala run up to me and just give me 30 eggs randomly, which was quite funny. I want to keep that as well, because that came from the event. Some of them are from MSQ. Yeah, this stuff all up here is MSQ stuff. Some of it's come from like custom delivery stuff and things like that. But some of them were given to me. That was from a quest, I think. But I should just start sorting through it all, to be honest. So taking Adora's contributions into account, how long would the supplies last? Hey there, Hyper, how you doing? You do wonders by deleting expert delivering Amoring. Yeah, I can't Amwar a lot of it. I think I need to fix it first. Same with glamming. Some of it I don't know why I'm holding on to at this point. But other bits I've kind of moved into my inventory until I next level up on certain things. But I guess I can just get them again. So it's not the end of the world. A lot of it's like tome stuff. So I can just use tomes again to buy it. So I may as well just trade them in. If we add to that what we already had, it should give us 3 weeks. Correct yet again, your numbers are improved in leaps and bounds. Thanks to your lessons, you make it easy and fun to learn. Oh, and I've learned how to dress a wound as well, Marillette taught me. Maylie is truly a fast learner. It doubtless stems from her fervent desire to help others. While I do not want for the self-same desire, the old hound that I am, it is all I can do to keep up. You're doing your best. We appreciate you trying to change your ways a bit. So we've got all this extra food now! More food! More food! I need to sort this out. Okay. I took the liberty of inspecting our inventory, and I'm pleased to say that all is in good order. The two of you are doing a fine job of managing the medical supplies. It's because Charlemagne's been teaching me my numbers. I certainly see you teaching Maylie often of late. A more zealous tutor one would be hard-pressed to find. Yes, well, one might say 'tis a force of habit. I have a nephew, you see, a boy of an age with Maylie, and I dare say I see him in her. With my brother passed and my firstborn lost, I took him under my wing as my successor, teaching him such knowledge as he needs to one day lead our knights in battle against the dragons. Yet now that the Dragon Song War has ended, we must dedicate ourselves not to the taking of life, but to the bettering of it. However, not all of our countrymen have embraced change, and as a father figure to my nephew, I felt that I must needs practice which I preach. Leading by example, I wish to give him a glimpse of a new Ishgard, one where there is no highborn and lowborn, just fellow Ishgardians striving together for a better tomorrow. By that I must confess that I do not have only... Try that again. By that I must confess that I do not only have interests of the patients in mind. 'Twas wrong of me to not disclose this fact from the first. I beg of your forgiveness. No apologies are necessary, Charlemagne. Whatever your reason, you've been naught but an asset to the infirmary, you and Maylie both. Thus do I have a mind to entrust the two of you with even more responsibilities. Random guy. That's what it was, right? This Lala just came running up to me. I was stood in the market bit in Gridania because I was waiting for a queue to pop while doing some work. And this Lala just ran up to me, and I heard like the trade noise. So I looked over, and then suddenly I just had a trade window of just like a bunch of eggs in it. So I gave them a couple cookies. And we did the trade, and then they started like cheering at me and stuff like that, and I'm just like, thank you for the eggs.
Hydrate or you'll dehydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. Many of our patients have debilitating injuries and are in need of rehabilitation. I want you to assist them in their efforts. This is an important task, one that requires you to work closely with the patients. Now, rehabilitation demands a variety of sophisticated equipment, such that can only be provided by skilled artisans. To wit, Adora, we must turn to your aid once more. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But you gotta wait till tomorrow, because that's when my allowances refresh. So I will be back. No rehabilitation until tomorrow. It was a good thing I only started this today, otherwise you'd have to wait a week. So, could be worse. Thank you so much for always helping us, Adora. With your kind assistance, we are being entrusted with tasks of ever greater import. We hope we can continue to depend on you. You got it, Chief. Okay. Now. Oh, now that I'm level 80 actually, I wonder if I can do these custom deliveries in Thingamabob. Labyrinthos, that's the Thingamabob. Are they level 90 or level 80? Because I did unlock these. Though, I would have... I mean, how many was my allowances? What's left of my allowances? 3 more. Let me see what this one's looking like and I'll decide whether to do it now or to leave it till tomorrow. Because if I'm halfway through to the next stage like I have been on some of them, then I'll do them now because I'll have enough allowances. Nope, okay, I will leave that till tomorrow. Otherwise it will confuse this because this bar tends to be 6 each time, right? So I'll leave that for now. But at least I know... Wait, let me double check the level of the items. Let me double check. Oh, okay, 82. That is not a problem. We'll deal with that tomorrow then. So that's for me to sort out later. And then I guess... I'm just trying to think. Just trying to think. I can switch to my red mage, which is nice and Christmassy. And then we can, because I'm level 72 on this one. So we can head to Norvant, head to Ilmeg, and do our society quests over there. Get those done, and then we'll see what we're doing. Because I can get some dailies done. I've got plenty to do still, to be honest. There's always so much to do in a day. Maxwell, you worked at the start of stream. This dang cat, wants to work once a stream and that's it. They're slacking, this cat is. Right, grab all of these. I might have to get an extra PNG of the cat on standby so I can replicate it if it breaks. Hey there, Tintin. There we go. There's a Maxwell replacement. I swear it worked earlier. It's always Maxwell that breaks. Other stuff sometimes breaks. Maxwell's always a guarantee break. No matter what. Always goes wrong. Thank you for the head pats. Maybe I should tell them that their work review's coming up. That might back up their ideas. You won't get a pay rise of cat treats if you don't start working, Maxwell. Right, what am I doing in here? I'm speaking to this pixie. Maxwell substitute. That's what I need. I need to set one up. So there's the grass over there. There's that one over there. Oh, they're all over there. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll start with the grass. You're doing good, glad to hear it. 14's going alright. We've done our Christmas event that started today. I've got a bunch of my gatherer stuff done. Now we're just doing our dailies for our red mage. I do have some story quests actually to do for the red mage, so I guess we can go and do that, right? I've been trying to save the job quest for stream. Do you guys like seeing the job quests on stream, or would you rather I just did them off stream? Do you have a preference? Do you prefer to see more daily roulettes, duties and dungeons and stuff? Or do you like seeing the story stuff? Because if you have a preference, I don't mind going towards that, but I'm saving the job quests for stream. So if you're not too fussed about seeing them, then I won't save them for stream. But sometimes the mixture's good as well, right? But last stream ended up being all story quests because I saved too many of them. So I guess it goes in any direction. You like seeing the rabbit get a little too silly sometimes. I think that's been a bit more often than usual lately. You'd keep them for streams there's something else to do. That's what I thought. I thought, like, if I was in the middle of something and I thought, oh, this is getting a bit stale, I could be like, oh, I've got job stories to do. So it kind of gives you, like, more options to keep things more varied. However, like I say, last stream did end up being entirely job quests. So I don't know. I don't know if that's kind of like what I should really be doing with them. I've done Starlight. We did it at the start of stream. Starlight's been done. That's why I'm dressed up. It was the first thing we did. So I've got my chocobo barding, I've got my pictures, I've got my mugs, I've got all of that good stuff. Now I'll need to go back in there and take some pictures for thumbnails. Big stretch. It took us about an hour to do it because I kept on getting sidetracked. But I think I've been like that a lot the past couple of streams. I've been so distracted. Even like when I'm not streaming, my attention span is just all over the place at the moment. For the past like week and a half, I can't keep focused on anything for much time at all. Seasonals are a mixed bag for you. On one hand, like when we get gear from them, because they're often neat. However, when they do, I have to do the event like 30 times. Why do you need to do the event like 30? Oh, because of all your characters. Right. I was thinking for a second why you had to do it so much. Because of all your characters, isn't it? I can see that being a bit of a pain. There we go. Let me do one of those. And then I need to go over this way and search for the sleepy pixie because they're having a doze in a place they shouldn't be dozing. I think I did a pretty good job on my Christmas outfit. It's a very simple one, but I did it like 5 minutes before stream. I suddenly thought, oh, I should dress up for Christmas. So I quickly whipped it together and I think it looks alright. Do I need to go up? I do need to go up. Need to go up. Pixie? Pixie? There you are! Right, click through this dialogue, because they're just going to complain at me because I woke them up. There we go. Because I ended up going for, obviously, the Sweet Dream top. They're not expensive. I've got my little necklace on just because I like it. And then it's the high house boots and the 2B leggings. Because I thought because of how the length of the skirt is, it just looks like tights. I originally was going to go for the bunny bottoms with the fishnets. But I didn't really like how it looked, so I thought this looked better. This looked a bit more, I guess, intentional, I suppose. But I didn't like how the 2B boots looked with this one. So I thought this looked better with like ankle boots. So that's what I ended up going for. The one thing that drives me absolutely bonkers is the way, back in the day, there was an event they did where if you bought $25 or more through Amazon during the qualifying period, every character you have and creates get a maid. Oh! I would have liked a maid outfit. Finally got a Shigone apartment all finished up, but with Starlight here now. You want to get a tree and decorate it? Yeah, I don't do seasonal stuff in my apartment. To be honest, my apartment doesn't look that good though. Let me have a quick stretch. Thank you for the stretch. On my male characters, I mostly junked the maid outfit since I couldn't wear it because it was gender locked, and then they ungendered it. Oh, of course they have ungendered it, haven't they? They've ungendered a lot of stuff. The maid outfit's been ungendered for a little bit, hasn't it? But they've ungendered more stuff recently. Which I think's a good idea. People should just be able to wear what they want to wear. I don't think it should be restricted. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I need to go over this way. Oh, there's another custom delivery I have. That one's completed though, so it's not urgent to do that one. That was a fun story though. I did like that story for that custom delivery. With the whole like trying to help Arden remember who they were and stuff. That was a fun one. I've seen this dialogue so many times. Let me through it. Right, let's go and hand these all in. Wow. and then we'll go and do this job quest, because why not? Why not? It should just be the one, I think, maybe? What should not just be the one? I feel like it's just the one. I guess we'll find out. But the current thing with the job quest, there's been no progress from it from last stream, but basically the girl that we're travelling with seems to have a similar influence over them to Lambard, who we killed. So if they use too much of their magic, they become like this weird, like ether-starved, like monster situation. So we're trying to find a cure for them. And we may have managed to find a potion to help them after we went to the Google library, found some porn, but also found some useful books. And then now we've gone back and kind of have been like, yay, we've got this potion recipe, I think. Either that or was a book about the murderer, I can't remember. But there were some lewds involved. Back to Idleshire though, were there a lot today. In the next Monster Hunter game, the clothing is going to be ungendered. Oh, good! See, I just agree with that. I'm like, why should clothing be gendered, right? If you want to wear it, you can wear it. And I really think that's the case in video games. I understand it means they kind of need to make it for more body types and stuff like that. I understand that. But I think having that freedom of customization is important. Gotta love the erotica ruffled feathers. A steamy romance. No, what it ended up being was, it was something like, you find a book of various female deities, a range of female deities in various states of undress. Intriguingly, there don't seem to be many male deities in this book, or something like that. And I was like, oh ha ha. Oh ha ha. Aradora, your fellow student has had the most astonishing dream. Why don't you tell her about it, Arya? It was so disturbingly vivid. I dreamed of the man who wrote the Nightkin. In the corner of the house in which he hid away from the world, he kept a coffin-like box. Black as night it was, its sides marked with jagged lines of purple. As he watched over it unblinking, an inquisitor broke through the door with a company of knights. Half the soldiers were ordered to haul the man away to the tribunal, while the other half seized the coffin. This coffin you described is the very image of a Makchi, tool of containment. 'Tis as if your vision saw past events. If Square wouldn't sue me, I would write that book. You can make it a fan fiction. It was probably just a nightmare brought on by the tales of those memoirs. Well, as things stand, my voice is going. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear it. My throat's going funny. Let me take another sip of my water. We might need to reassess what we're doing after this story quest. The day Euphrosyne released, Twitter was trending 2 dumplings. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay, quick. I'm okay. Well, as things stand, your dream is best led. Oh my god, I can't read. It's all going off. Well, as things stand, your dream is the best lead the memoirs have given us. Let us pay a visit to the tribunal in Ishgard. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I say. The stammer's happening, my throat's going. Buckle up, guys. This stream is gonna be a doozy. Right. Back over here. We're in Ishgard and Idleshire an awful lot today. First boss is Nofika. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count as to why 2 dumplings is trending. Should I say where my mind went? I'm guessing it's probably the right answer though. Right, are we going up here? We are going up here. Hello, knights! There was a lot of fan art, I can imagine. The internet can't be trusted with things. The stuff they end up coming up with, honestly. Adora, thank the gods. This officious bureaucrat refuses to allow me access to their records. Mayhap he will listen to you. Oi! I saved your asses. Let me in. Let me into those records. Adora, did you say? What a strange coincidence that you bear the same name as... it is you, in the flesh. Ha ha ha. My apologies for not recognising you sooner. Whatever the hero of Ishgard requires, we shall not hesitate to provide. This was in regards to the heretic killer who left those awful memoirs, yes? Your request shall be given the highest priority. Pray understand, however, that records of objects seized in the previous century are not immediately at hand. It may take some time to scour the archives. Out of curiosity, did I ever do the Myths of Realm raids? Which ones are those? I'm very tempted to say no. Just like that, eh? A moment ago you were ready to cast me out into the snow. Mayhap you should take Arya on a tour of the city. I'll stay here with our new friend and help guide his search. I feel like I've not, but let me Google a couple of the names and see if I recognise them, because I don't always recognise names very well. Oh god. No dumplings, go away. The actual food sort of dumplings. I was looking them up before. No, I have not done those ones. I have not done those ones. I do not believe. I do not believe. Endwalker's 24 mans. No, I don't think I've done those. You want to be paid for it, valid. You should. The cutscenes between them make them adorable. Are they difficult? I mean, I say that. I think our ideas of difficult are quite different. Okay, based off what you know about me, are they difficult? based off what you know of my gameplay, it's 24-man content. Still, though, you never know. I suppose we would just be in the way here. Could we go to the last vigil? I hear the view is spectacular. Okay. The Alliance raids are usually pretty easy. I should give them a go, shouldn't I? I need to do the new one that came out as well. I say new, it came out whenever it came out, but the Dawn Trail one. I should really do that one too. I've just not got around to it. Last vigil. Oh, love Derek. I need to give them a go. Should I save it for on stream, do you think? Hi. I want to go and say hello to my papa. Papa? Are you home? Hello! Hi. It'd make good stream content, okie dokes. I'll save it for a stream. Remind me. Remind me, because I'm gonna forget. I'm just giving my father figure a hug. Hug. Yay! And run away. Farewell, I've got worlds to save. Ta-ta! Happy Starlight. And I'm off. Thank you for the stretch. And thank you for the hydrate. It definitely remind me though, I should give them a look. I won't do them today. But I guess next time I stream Final Fantasy XIV. I have hydrated, I'm checking my posture. And thank you for the shower. I've said hello to my father figure. Let us head off. Oh, there you are. Hello, hello. Here's a nice view, isn't it? It's a shame about the fog. This is where we stopped the man jumping on the astrologing quests, wasn't it? This is amazing. I was told you could look over the entire city from up here, and I couldn't wait to see it for myself. I always have to hug a certain Shitona when I see him. There are certain characters that I see and I'm just like, here's a hug for you. Here's a hug for you. I'm enjoying Red Mage. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I think I'm enjoying Red Mage compared to Black Mage. And I think so far, obviously I know I've got a long way to go. I think that Red Mage is getting close to Picto in terms of like favourite DPS. I think Picto still inches out a tiny bit in front so far, but I'm quite enjoying Red Mage. I'm liking the rotation, but I'm still fumbling it a bit sometimes. But I like kind of changing between the magic and like the swords play and kind of like back and forth. And they're in breeders' pugs. Oh, absolutely. Always give them a hug. Always give them a hug. I agree. Red Mage feels an awful lot like Dancer. I've not done Dancer yet, so I guess if I'm enjoying Red Mage, I might enjoy Dancer, right? If I wasn't before, then I've certainly become so. I want to burn this first sight of Ishgard into my mind, to fill the empty spaces in my memory of wonderful vistas. When you first rescued me, I knew not who I was or where I belonged. As I've said before, I scarcely felt that I existed. But the well of my memories is no longer empty. Though it has been but a small fraction of my life, my journey with you have shaped me into what I am now. Red Mage is your favourite, but you never get to play it. Your raid has you on Dancer. Oh no! Yeah, I am enjoying Red Mage. Also, Vera were the first glimpse we got of Dancers. That kind of makes sense though, based on like, I guess, the way they present the Veras. Both very proc heavy. You enjoy Dancer too? I mean, if Dance is kind of similar to Red Mage in some way, I think I'll enjoy it. I don't know what it is about Red Mage. Something about it just feels very involved in a way. But like not in a complicated way. I'm just still kind of getting used to it. So you can understand why I'm so eager to return to our training. Red Magic has given me the power to fight against a fate that would have left me hollow. Adora, Aya, we've learned the resting place of Lilith's prison. As incredible as it may seem, the coffin from your dream matched the description of the heretic's box, purple lines and all. The Inquisitors were apparently so unnerved by its fell energies that they cast the thing into a ravine. The place in question is known by the delightful name of Witchdrop, and is to be found in the Coerthas Central Highlands, swarming with void scent, or so I'm told. Shall we? An Escudora dancer. That would be funny. I'd like that. I think they'd be good at it. I don't know. I think they would be. Red Mage is also easy to learn as to level. The rotation doesn't really change all that much from tier to tier. Oh, that's good. I feel like it hasn't changed much currently. Obviously, I've got some extra bits and bobs. Sometimes I still fumble on the dual cast sometimes, but I've definitely improved. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is literally why you hate Black Mage? What, because of the rotation? I feel like Black Mage, I did enjoy Black Mage, but something about it just felt kind of fumbly sometimes. It basically just boils down to add one more button to the melee burst. I can cope with that. Black Mage's rotation changes with literally every expansion and not retroactively. You just, even in current content, have to change your rotation every 10 levels. Yeah! No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I feel like if I was to pick one of my DPS now to go into level 100 content with, after taking a break from them, I don't think Black Mage would be the one I would do. I don't know. Maybe I'd give it a go, but I feel like I wouldn't. It must be so annoying that it changes every expansion though, right? Like such a pain. Oh, that looks weird down there. I will say Red Mage gets a lot more mechanically the higher you get. Well, I guess they're kind of meant to, aren't they? Get a bit more complicated, a bit more kind of involved. You know what? I did kind of get that feeling when I was doing that class. You'd kind of get thrown into a dungeon, you're like, wait, what do I have? It kind of felt like that. It did. I know what you mean. The chasm is crawling with fiends, just as described. Are they drawn by Lilith's dark essence, I wonder? Let us descend to the depths and begin digging. Mayhaps the very power which attracts the void scent will help guide our efforts. Oh, you will be able to follow us down there, won't you, Aya? I seem to recall you had a crippling fear of ghosts and spirits. Red Mage is just, oh, my melee phase is 3 buttons instead of 4, 5, 6. I've been liking it. I mean, I'm only on 72, so there's a potential for me to change my mind. But I think I definitely enjoy it to Black Mage. Especially I went Black Mage and then went straight to Red Mage, so I kind of have that instant comparison. It starts out your philosophy is spam fire 1 unless fire 3 comes up, then blow flare. Then it changes to fire 4, use fire 1 on the 4th in the burst phase, and then use flare. Then it changes to weave in foul, and then flare changes to this. It's so true, you know what? It's so true. I feel like I was probably the messiest Black Mage. I was just clicking stuff towards the end. Also, I was doing my ice to build up my MP and then using my fire, etc, etc. But I think at some points when it started introducing like the despair and the foul and stuff like that, I was like, just as they come up as like flashing, I was like, yeah, sure, just chuck that in there. Keep on going. Keep on going. There's a reason that Black Mage is your last... Yeah, I can see why you would. I think I was very much at the point I was like, oh, is that button flashing? I'll click that button. Because it was kind of like I didn't fully understand what anything was doing. But I did it. I got there. I managed it. I'm just not very good at it. And that's okay. What? No, I'm fine. There are no skeletons or spectres here, so I'll be fine. Perfectly fine. So fine you felt the need to tell me 3 times? Well, considering your current troubles with spellcasting, you best stay close in any case. Every form of Black Mage is fun, but having to change every 10 levels doesn't work well for you. No, I understand that. I think you'd finally get used, at least with me, right, because I'm not the fastest of learners, let's be real. So I'd finally get used to how something works. And then suddenly it's like, oh, here you go, let's change it all up. And it's like, well, I just got used to this kind of thing. So I totally understand. I know that I had troubles with it at some points, and like I say, when I started getting towards the end, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just pressing buttons and hoping for the best. And if a button started to flash, I just pressed that button, and that's kind of just the philosophy I went by in the end. So that's why I think I was probably a very inefficient Black Mage, but it's kind of like, no, I'm getting through stuff, so it's all you're getting. Where am I digging? Where am I digging? Oh, I'm digging over there. Okay. The same time they decided to make Bard and Mechanic a caster class. Were they caster classes? They're not caster classes, are they? Mostly correct, but with the exception of Paradox and wanting to save Firestarter to use to free Fire Free to... I don't know. I don't know. I got through it. It's level 100 now. I can leave it alone for a long time. Oh, they were in Heaven's Ward. That's interesting. I wonder why they did that. For a while they used to stand to cast their abilities. Yeah, that's so weird. I dig in the snow, but I find nothing. They decided to add a stance to increase your damage, but it gave your attack cast bars. I think they were trying to standardise with the cast. Okay. Still though, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Let me stand here as I prepare to shoot my gun. How did I dig that up with my bare hands? I know I'm wearing mittens. But it's huge. Look how big it is. I just dug that up. I cast gun. I cast pew pew. Only one bearing my blood gift may break the seal. Slay this pretender. Ah! I'm going to pop you to sleep. And then I'm going to attack the other one, okay? Oops. Okay. Oh, you woke up. You woke up. No. Why did you wake up? Oh god, I messed up my rotation already. Wait. Wait. Go. Jolt. Thunder. Aha, one down. Jolt. Right, run away, run away, run away. Jolt. Thunder. Ooh. Fire. Arrow. Run, 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 run. Cast gun. Monk casts fist. Paladin casts invulnerability. Warrior. Random BS. That sounds about right for warrior. Right, so go and speak with Catman. The warrior's healing is crazy. I'm so glad that was like the first tank I proper tried on. Though I'm definitely going to have to start back at level 1 again, I think. So probably start with Paladin when I get back to tanks. Because I've not done a tank for a long while. Under a shallow mound of snow, you say? Extraordinary. Only one bearing my blood gift. Could this mysterious voice belong to Lilith herself? Let me try opening the coffin. If the voice is telling the truth, then I'm the only one who can. The meme's posted. Let me go through this dialogue and I will look at it. Very well, Adora. Lead us to the dig site. Right, let me have a look at this. Let me have a look at this. That's literally what I do. That's literally what I do. Button flash, I press button. Hello button, you are flashing. You are ready to be pressed, yes? That is honestly what I do. I don't claim to be good. I will like Dancer, is it lots of flashing buttons? I don't claim to do a good job, I just claim to do a job. I just do a job, that's all I do. I don't claim to do it well. You're calling yourself out as well. Dancer is literally just press the flashing button. Oh, that sounds fun. Press all of the buttons. Flashy button go brrr. I like flashy button. It's like DDR, it kinda is, right? Press all the buttons in time. Go, go, go. It looks just like it did in my dream. I'm going to open the lid. I can feel the waves of malice even through the wards. This is no lowly imp. Proceed with caution. It's also got one of the fewest button counts of any class. Ooh, I like that. I think I might get along quite well with Dancer. The dance mechanic attack is literally a DDR. That sounds so fun though. I need to do Dancer next. We should do Dancer next. Lilith may be in a weakened state, but she is still a queen amongst her kind. Let us not get caught unprepared. Hey there, Beef. It's going alright. We're getting stuff done. We did the Christmas event. We've done some custom deliveries for my gatherer. And now we're just doing some story quests. How are you doing? Dancer is a great introduction to the game for any player. I suggest it. I think you'll enjoy it if you're enjoying Red Mage. I'll definitely give it a go. We should do it next. I need to remember this. We're doing Dancer next. You made it to winter break. Congratulations. I hope you get lots of rest. Well-deserved rest, I'm sure. I'm basically settling on the jobs that I settled on. Now, is that saying good stuff about my mind or bad things about your mind? Let's go for the first one. It's saying good stuff about my mind. We'll see. We'll try to give rest if you can. I hope you have a nice break. Is Shirun extremely sleep deprived with the bags under his eyes, or is that makeup? Some of the cat race kind of have markings, yeah, so it's kind of like tribal markings. Maybe both. Maybe a bit of both. Gods above. Oh, hello. Oh, the way her ribs are kind of wiggling. Oh, I don't like that. The disconnect between, like, her ribs and her tummy. That grosses me out. At last I am free from that miserable prison. Oh, I don't like it. A 1,000 years of scheming cometh to fruition. Yield unto me thy vessel, child. Thou shalt be a host to my immortal glory. I'm dressed for Christmas. The Christmas event started today, so I dressed up especially. Host, you seek to possess Aya's body? A masterpiece of centuries. For generations I have guided the dreams of my blood-gifted, bringing them together and strengthening their line. Why are you looking there, Arak? Why are you looking at my undies? When the last chosen one was born, I set another to secure my precious vessel. He commanded his own puppets, never knowing he was mine. My eyes are up here. Lombard. Respectfully. I also am the one that didn't put trousers on, so I guess there's a level of blame. A level of blame. Heed me, child, my darling creation. I am the reason for thine existence, for the entanglement of thy sires, for thy deliverance unto solitude. Do not listen, Aya, her words are poison. Come, deny not thy destiny. Their life was moulded by my hand. Yeah, just little hip workouts, just working the abs while they're having this conversation. I reminded you of a conundrum meme. You're welcome to share it on Discord. You didn't see anything above the tights? See? The problem seems to be swimming. When I'm swimming, it's like a straight up skirt shot. This was always meant to happen. My parents, my uncle, all of it. Take those steps backwards right now. Sweet child. But because of Lilith's demure and innocent appearance, I'm not quite so persuaded. Very demure, very mindful. And she's gone. Look at my mittens. I actually had to do PvP for a bit to earn. Oh, I've got all of the quarter tights now, and they've made them dyeable. Which I'm so excited about, because I used to use the quarter tights, the shorts, for a lot of my glams, but they were only in black. But now you can dye them, and that's like the best thing ever, because they're such a good pair of shorts. They're like short enough that you can like wear your thigh-high boots with them and stuff like that. But not so short that they're like showing your butt. They're like the perfect little length. And I really like them. So I've got all of the options available because obviously they're limited to classes. Yeah, I don't know why they're called quarter tights. Because they're not really a quarter of your leg. There's nothing tight about them, but they're also like not a quarter length. I don't think we've spoken since Warframe added PvPvE. It's so fun that the players are already cheating. Oh, people always find a way to cheat, don't they? God damn it, Aya moved as if entranced. Lilith must have had some hold over those who bear her blood. It was Aya's dream that led us here, into a trap. If we are to believe that hissing serpent, this meeting was 1,000 years in the making. But all is not lost. See how she did not immediately claim Aya's body for her own? And from what I understand of such things, in order to possess the mortal host, Lilith must conduct a ritual of exacting preparations. Hey there, Naka, it's going alright, how are you doing? Yeah, we did lose you there. I don't know how much to believe from them. And there is time yet to deduce the location of which she fled. Let us return to the pillars and consider our possibilities. Okay, back to Ishgard. And then we'll see if we have another job quest. Been okay, just cursing the weather. Oh no, has it been bad where you are? It got pretty cold around here, but it's not quite as cold as it was. But it did get pretty frigid for a bit. I think it's meant to be raining for the rest of the week now, which is going to be no fun. Why did I go to the firmament? I didn't want to go to the firmament. I just autopiloted over here. Can I leave, please? Can I leave? I was not meant to go here. I was autopiloting. Run, run, run. Take me back to the warmth, comforting hold of the uterus. Return me to the embrace of the uterus. Snow freezes at night and then melts during the day to slush, which then again freezes. Oh no, that sounds horrible. I've got nothing like that where I am. That sounds so gross. I hope it kind of clears up for you soon. Take me out to the ball game. Take me back to my uterus. Like, where is he? Where's this cat boy? Is it cold where you are, Arak? Lilith's words yet echoed in my ears. Destiny, deny not thy destiny. Their life was moulded by my hand. Arya became a red mage to gain control over her fate, and I'll be damned if we abandon her to this one. But first things first, we must expend every effort towards finding the place where the Void Scent have taken our colleague. The ritual preparations will not take forever. Okay. I can do the next one. More job quest for me. It's 13:55 here right now. Now, if that is Fahrenheit, please convert to non-freedom units. Thank you. Unless you mean 13 is the non-Fahrenheit version. 13C. That's not bad. 13C is pretty good. 13C is fairly comfortable. That's like hoodie weather. We are to be expected that this continues a whole week with more snow coming tomorrow. Oh no, not more snow tomorrow. It's chilly. There's a bit of a chill in the air, that's fair enough. I don't even know what the temperature is right now. My phone's saying it's 11. It has been a bit warmer in recent days though, but I know it's due to drop when the rain comes in. It got down to about 1 though. It did drop to about 1 degree Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's getting down to... How does it change so much overnight? That's such a big drop. That's crazy. I feel like it never drops that much at night here. I'm just going to take a sip of my water, sorry. My throat is on the way out. But we will do this extra job quest and then we'll see what we're doing. But if I sound a bit funny, that's why. Adora, I've decided we should go to the Thaumaturge's Guild in Uldar for help with tracking down Arya, of course. I've been doing some research into void scent and possessions, and as I suspected, the process is not a simple one. We do have a very humid climate, that's very true. Even so, I doubt we have the time for me to become a fully fledged expert on the subject. We need one right now. The Thaumaturges are one of the few other organisations familiar with our quarry, considering how they are also the modern successors to the arcane knowledge of Mac. Their shelves may even hold ancient lore that could tell us even more about Lilith. Let's be on our way. At night you have -7 and in the day about +4. That's such a huge drop. That's just crazy to me. So we need to go to Uldar. Vanland, Uldar. I wonder if there's Christmas decorations over here as well. Thursday high of 11, low of -8. That's wild to me. Be sure to bundle up warm at night. Oh my goodness. There are decorations here. Ah, ah, sir. Sir, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I came here looking for a Christmas tree. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go over here. That's definitely a name. I was not expecting that. My eyes like saw it, didn't fully register it, snapped back to it and was like, huh, okay. You won't be here for that temperature, but Canada gets even colder, right? What's the weather going to be in Canada? That's what I was thinking. Canada's like super cold, isn't it? Bundle up warm. Aradora, I've just been explaining our woes to Pralat Yayaki here.
You smell, but I still love you, lol.
I don't smell. I don't smell. Thank you for the bits. Honestly, I promise I do not smell, but thank you for the bits. I hope you're doing good, Zaku. Fru lurks in the chat for a bit. Tofu is chill and normal. Fru opens a game. Tofu becomes unhinged. It's not my fault. It was Sir Mattress Breaker. Sir Mattress Breaker did this to me. I know you're kidding. Don't worry. It has been a while. I hope you're doing good. I've been fine. I hope you're well.
Of course you smell. I assumed that nose wasn't just for decoration. You use it to smell with.
Very true. Very true. I mean, to be fair, I do have quite a sensitive sense of smell. Just in general. And it can be an annoyance because it's very easy for a smell to make me feel unwell. Did I get nuked by COVID? Thankfully not. My sniffer is working. My sniffer is sniffing. If anything, it could use some dampening. Like a slightly less strong sniffer would be quite good. I've been working on mental health and some other things, but you're doing better. Oh, I'm glad to hear you've been working on it. Hopefully you found some success. I'm glad to hear you're taking care of yourself. And welcome back in. Sir Mattress, will you join me in my quest for the Holy Grail? My uterus song. That was Beef's fault. You guys are a bad influence on me. Well, when Shirun spoke of another colleague, I did not expect to be meeting our very own Avatar of Devastation. Yeah, Shirun, I get around. I've got experience in places. Sir Mattress side rose to power by killing his mother. Ah, no, more sound bites. Oh God. More sound bites. Oh no. You know what? I might actually upload a TikTok this week. I might have clips. I haven't done one for like 2 and a bit weeks. I have been misbehaving. I might have stuff for TikTok. Yes. I can social media like someone who actually knows what they're doing. Woo! Yay! Professional streamer. How's my life been? Oh, it's been alright. There's been a lot going on, but you know, it is what it is. Things are hopefully calming down a bit now. Oh, TikTok's a mystery to me as well. I try to post once a week, but I've not managed to the past couple of weeks. I know you kind of meant to post more often than that, but I think I've said before, I don't think my content really suits short form clips, I suppose, because I ramble and I babble, and it takes ages for me to get to the point. So I don't think I'm the most TikTok coded of individuals, so it can sometimes be difficult to find clips to use. But I try my best. I try my darndest. Did I say thank you for the bits, by the way, Beef? I think I did. Thank you again if I didn't. Now then, the tomes of passages pertaining to the void-sent Lilith are all forbidden occult works, abhorrent volumes chained to the shelves in our deepest archives, never again to see the light of day. I'll just pop back there and grab one or two. Sure. If you could wait over there for a moment. I'm such a yapper. I'm such a yapper. I mean, I feel like you have to be a bit of a yapper to be able to stream, right? I feel like you can't be a yapper and you can't not be a yapper. Wait, let me word this properly. You can't not be a yapper and stream. Does that make sense? You need to yap a bit. You can learn to yap, absolutely. You refuse to TikTok the brain rot is real. It is real. Arak, honestly, I only made a TikTok for streaming stuff, but it is absolute brain rot. And I don't mind a bit of brain rot because every generation has their brain rot, but it does become like a time sink. An absolute time sink. They are very agitated beef. Was I just staring at the camera? Did my tracking go funny? Did my tracking go weird? Gen Alpha will be your students and you have to listen to the speech of the Rizzler and the Skibbity. I feel like a lot of them would kind of grow out of it by the time they get to your students, right? Same as like the way that I acted in secondary school, high school, was different to how I acted in university. Wile E. Coyote, yeah! And you got like Vine was for quite brain rotty. Oh, it was just me trying. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was concentrating. It was my concentrating face. It's very scary. I don't concentrate very often. So it looks a bit scary on my face. On the rare occasion my extra brain cell kind of kicks into gear. This is like a one brain cell show, but there is like a reserve brain cell for when I really need to think. But it takes time to kind of gear up and get going. So I kind of go like, stare. Let me just gear up the extra brain cell. It's whirring, it's working, it's gathering potential. Since all fluffles are connected through their brain spores, the whole hive mind is agitated. Oh, you all get annoyed at the same time. I think the death of Vine was how highly it prioritised prank content. I think there was a lot of things behind the death of Vine. The main things I really watched on Vine was, I guess there was a lot of prank stuff. I used to watch Thomas Sanders over on Vine, but I've watched some of his longer form stuff on YouTube as well. You love the things I have to say. Beef, it's been a weird one today. It's been a weird time today. Yeah, the story time guy's Thomas Sanders, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. By far, she's even more sinister than I imagined, with no mention of her presence in the past guys, I can't say this word. This is one word. Right, I know I trip over stuff just because I've not seen the word before. This word is one that I've always had troubles with. I can't say it, right? And I say this as someone who, this one right here, this menace, I say this as someone whose mum took them to speech therapy for a couple years as a child. I cannot say this word. I've never been able to. No. This one. At least you don't share a single brain cell with the orange cats. Ah. That one, Arak. I can't say it. Wait, let me try. You had lots of speech therapy and you're a little better, but not a lot. I mean, it made me start talking because I didn't talk very much when I was younger. So that's why I ended up being sent to it. And it made me start talking. So sometimes I wonder if my mum kind of regrets sending me, because once I started talking, I didn't stop talking. So it was probably better when I wasn't talking. The one that trips you up. See, you say that word differently to me, because you say aluminum, don't you? But I say aluminium. That's the English version. Millennium. Honestly, there is on the English spelling. The English spelling has a second I. I'm sure it does. I did say, I read out the broken out version from Tintin. Yeah, it does. I'm sure it does. Okay, I'm doubting myself now. I'm Googling. Yeah, it does. The English version. It's ALUMINIUM. That's like the English spelling. So you guys took a letter out of it, because we were fast. Why did you take a letter out of it, Arag? Why did you take a letter out of it? Why did you change a bunch of Z's to S's and take out a bunch of U's? Is location on the table? Oh god, are we going to go science? You landed on the moon. True. Okay, so you weren't wasting your time with the extra U's and I's. And so because you weren't wasting the time when you're writing the words with those extra U's and I's, you were able to get to the moon. Another word that you think has a fun difference is, oh god, archipelago. Yeah, because we have U in the word colour, for example, and favourite. Is it archipelago? I swear. I swear I can read. I swear I can read. Guys, I'm literate. I can read. I can write. I swear. I gotta try and say this word. Like, I can see. I'm gonna read it from Tintin's one where it's spaced out, okay? Because there's something about this word. As soon as I see it all together, my brain just short circuits, and I've always done it, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's this word. I have no idea why it's this word, but it's this freaking word! Right, I'm scrolling back up so I can see it. Okay. You're going to see my eyes shift when I go to chat to see the spaced out version of this word, and it's going to be highly embarrassing. But I need to do it. I need to do it, otherwise I'm not reading the word. And Vogel the cat decided to break. It worked once, and now it's broken. Okay. By far, she's even more sinister than I imagined. With no mention of her presence in the past millennium, I had thought Lilith destroyed. Yet it would seem she is very much alive and exceedingly dangerous. Hey! Yay! So what I need now is, I don't have any tattoos, but what I need to do is take that spelling of that word and just get it tattooed somewhere on me so I can reference it whenever I need it. Where would I get it tattooed? The thing is that when I try to read that word right, my brain just starts cycling around, like kind of like circling around it. So I just kind of end up going like oh god, I just can't. My brain can't do it. My brain. Look, I don't care. Everyone has a word they can't do, right? This is my word. Everyone has one. My brain just can't do it. It can't do it. Oh my god. They pronounce it for you on Universe MSN? Listen to Practical Man. Why, they might be giants? But because they... Oh, they pronounce it in that. My brain does loop. See, that's what happens to me with this word. So for you, it's aluminum. But for me, it's this word. That's what my brain does, and I don't know why. I don't know why. And I don't do it often with words, but this word has always been like a problem for me. Another day, another afternoon where I was supposed to be doing something but spent it watching Tofu because it's better. Ah, I do hope you get done what you need to get done. But if it's not urgent, it can wait for another day. This stream has been a bit of a weird one. I was just covering my face because I was coughing, so my tracking went funny. When I was younger, I couldn't pronounce rendezvous. I kept on saying it rendezvous. See, I could understand that though, because that's how it's spelt. So I can understand you doing that. It's one of those situations where it's not really spelt necessarily, said necessarily how it's spelt. But yeah, I don't. My brain. I feel like my last stream was a bit all over the place as well, but I feel like this one's been worse. You know what, whatever. I'm having a good time. Who cares? You know what? We're off the rails. We're off the rails. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. I can never remember how to spell hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, that's another one. I guess that one's French, isn't it? In my youth, I also had to go to speech therapy, but it meant spending time at a school in an entirely different district. Now, decades later, I still have a different accent. Interesting! Mine wasn't done through my school. Mine was like an NHS thing. Because I remember I used to go to this specific building, and it was like classed as like a medical-like thing, so I got out of school to go to it. And I remember it was like a red brick building, and it had 2 doors on the door to this room. So you went into the building, it was like a couple floors up, and then there was like 2 doors, and one of them was like a big metal door, like it was soundproofed or something. Like I remember that very vividly, and it was like kind of basically just a doctor's room, but there was like a toy house in there and stuff like that to try and like encourage kids to talk by playing. Like I remember this room so vividly. I had a speech therapy truthfully through my school, but I saw one privately as well. Ah, okay. Yeah, mine was just a NHS thing, I believe. But I was too young to be fully aware of what was happening. I was just taken to this place, and it was like a lady who played with toys with me. So I didn't know. I was too young. I was too young to think about it. Her most fearsome aspect is the power to enslave a person's will. If we include all those with even a whisper of her essence within their veins, she has slivered inside the minds of a veritable army. The sigil employed by this Lambard of yours is a second-hand manifestation of Lilith's ability. He would but need to coat a tool with his tainted blood, and then engraved her name in the flesh of his victims to create the unthinking puppets you described. And that was but a faint echo of her true power. Correct. A power she will not hesitate to bring to bear on the mortals she so despises. Archmagus Callowise made doubly sure that when he lured her, into his trap. As well as the talent for draining the life force of her prey, Lilith is also known for spitting venom, a truly hideous opponent. But the Archmagus came prepared with potent antidotes. Undone by her summoner's treachery and the limitations of her mortal host, Lilith found herself divested of her beloved rod, and sealed inside the Maki sarcophagus. No worries for you, Fru. I do not blame you for needing to mute me. I'm going all over the place. And then spent the next 1,000 years plotting her escape. It is as you say, but mere freedom is not her endgame. Above all else, I imagine Lilith desires a form which allows her to manifest the fullness of her terrible power. She means to reinvest her soul within the perfect vessel and thus enhance the strength of her incarnation by an order of magnitude. The potatoes are dangerous. They do a lot of death magic, the potatoes. I'm muting you, Tofu, so I can listen to more of you, Tofu. I have clips to edit. The perfect vessel, Lilith carefully orchestrated Arya's conception over the span of centuries. If we do not oppose her now, I dread to think what havoc such a cunning and powerful fiend would wreak upon Eorzea. Look what she has accomplished already. So subtle were her manipulations that not a single one of the Nightkin realised her plan or sought to destroy her. Well, this has been very enlightening, but we're still no closer to finding Arya. Have you any ideas? In order to invest herself within a new host, Lilith will need to recreate the conditions of her original summoning as faithfully as possible. Alignment of the stars, weather, location, that sort of thing. The location I can tell you, assuming the ground itself hasn't fallen into the abyss. Lilith will have taken your friend to a summoning circle in the ruined city of Manak. Where and all hot bars. Does not the Weeping City lie in the swamps of Yafame? No getting there without an airship and a pilot, eh? But do not worry, we know the very person who can help us on that count. Deputy President Jessie of the Garland Ironworks. I shall contact her immediately. I've been in touch with Jessie after that assassination business, as she puts it. She was more than happy to lend us a company ship. Prelate Yayaki, you've been an immense help. How can we repay you? That won't be necessary. The guild was already richly compensated by a certain merchant. He requested we aid any mages of the Red who might happen to seek our knowledge. Are you acquainted with Master Wilkin? Oh, Master Wilkin! It would seem he's been quite generous in spending his wealth around Uldar to ensure you encounter no refusals or inconveniences. Well, well, the gratitude of a wealthy merchant is a fine thing to have. Right, 'tis time we're off to Revenant's Toll. Jessie will be waiting. Warframe just put out an update that's squarely on a higher level from the rest of the game, one of the happiest days of my life playing it, but I didn't have tiny potato people, so heck 'em. I'm glad to hear there's something you're looking forward to on it, though. Don't forget to stock some antidotes. I'll be terribly disappointed to hear that you died to Lilith's venom after I told you. I don't need no antidotes. I don't need no antidotes. Are you still out here? Oh, they're not out here anymore. Right, where am I going? I'm going Revenant's Toll. Revenant's Toll. I need to go to bed soon. It's getting late and I have work tomorrow. Where are you, Catboy? She-Runes told me the story and I have an airship ready to fly. I'll pilot you into the swamp myself. I said I'd return the favour to Arya and I don't go back on my promises. Shall we go? I'm moored on the northern bank of the lake. The spores flaking out from the falafel's potato exterior. So any falafel who walks by gets updated on the hive mind. Adora, the plan is simple. We cut through the ruins as quickly as we can and unleash merry hells on the Void-Sent Queen. The outcome of this battle will decide Arya's fate. Bring everything you have, and make sure that includes a vial or two of antidote. I don't need antidotes. I don't need antidotes. Right, where's Jessie now? Over there. I can't take credit for the idea, sadly. There's a demon princess of fungi in D&D who has a similar ability. Hey there, Ray, did that bully work? Don't say my throwing system's broken again. Because I didn't hear it. I'm testing it. I'm testing it. Grr, why aren't you working? Oh my god. Right, the problems continue. It's okay, it's not your fault. Maxwell's also broken today. To be fair, the stream's not as broken as last stream. It's just, for some reason, things just decide to break sometimes. It's all good. I hope you're doing okay, though. And I want to make our Orange Hofgrad and play him as silly as possible. I kind of want to make a silly character. Right. Ready then? Got your gear, emptied your bladder? Always do a pee check before you travel. And we make straight for the ruins of Mac. You just bought the Dead Space remake since you had the extra money, or I hope you enjoy it. How you doing, Latte? Being a falafel is a silly character. You can make any character silly if you try hard enough. Hey there, Charlie. How you doing? All aboard, folks. I don't know much about this demon witch, but you send her back to the void. I want to see Arya safe and sound. Lilith only has one chance at this ritual, but once she knows that we're there to stop her, she may begin the ceremony anyway, conditions be damned. If that happens, then we must defeat the fiend ere she forces her soul into Arya's body. We will triumph over Lilith and free her companion from her curse. You're going to both love it and hate it. The OG Dead Space is arguably the scariest game. Oh no, is it scary? Well, I hope you enjoy it beyond the scariness. I think the only thing that would make Nimona more scary is if she started saying wah. Right, so I guess you follow it? We're going? We're on adventures? Well, this doesn't look good. I'm going to put that one to sleep. And then try to deal with the other ones. So we go... God, I messed it up! I'm already messing it up. There you go. You wouldn't believe that actually kind of improved. They're making such a mess. Okay. Yep. I've got a dual cast. Oh no, I've got... There we go, we're good. I was like paralysed for a moment there. Okay. I really don't like jump scare frightening games. I do like unsettling. Yeah, I'm not... I'm still paralysed. I'm more of a... Oh god. I'm more of a thriller person than like an outright like jump scare horror person. Jump scares can be done well. Oh, I've been enjoying Red Mage. I'm still kind of getting used to the rotation, but I've definitely been enjoying it. I think it's been one of my favourites so far. You like Billie Jean a lot more? Oh, I do like Thriller, like the actual song. If I had to choose between Thriller and Billie Jean though, I think it would just depend on my mood. You've returned, welcome back, welcome back. I'm just messing up my rotations. You didn't miss much, I've been behaving, You dead? You're dead. Right, where are we going? I'm guessing this way. Dun 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 dun. Lilith, we're coming for you. Shall I pop my sprint on? Let's pop my sprint. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I'm guessing I am. Whee! I hear that the day after MJ debuted Billie Jean and moonwalking on TV, kids in middle school trying to moonwalk in the hallways. I could imagine that. There she is. Hello. Right. So I'm going to do one of those first and foremost. And then I'm going to go onto here, do one of those. Kind of... Okay, do one of those. And then we could do the stone. And then switch over to the thunder, because I should have a dual cast. And then... Now how much am I going to pay attention to this? Because my attention span has been through the floor. So how long until I just completely miss sight? Oh no, I've got poisoned! I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm only messing up my rotation. It's fine. I've got heals. Let's do a heal quickly, shall we? You don't know how to dance, sadly. I'm not very good at dancing. I'm definitely not a dancer. Right, come to that one. Do one of those. Do one of those. And then I can do my cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Loop around those twice. And then I can do my flare. Ba-bam. And then I can do this guy. I can do myself another quick cure. You're seeing the eye doctor on Thursday and hopefully all these typos will go about. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, I messed up my rotation. I do need to... something happening over here that I'm not paying attention to. I do need to go to the opticians and get my eyes checked out. I feel like they've been getting worse. Ah, my rotation! Ah! Summons the fiery spears. So, can I... Yep, yep, yep. There we go, it's a bit better. Well, the spears, because we weren't meant to kill those then, because with the other fight we needed to kill one of the spears to give us a safe space, didn't we? There we go. She seems mostly dead. I'm half expecting a second phase, I'll be honest with you. Ah! Help! Help! I wouldn't be surprised if there was a second phase. Okay. Back onto arrow. Then I can do my fletche, if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Thank you for curing me, kitty. Oh, 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 oh. barely made that. I barely made that at all. Okay. Seeing you go bossing makes you miss the days when you had the patience for stunts in Elden Ring. Well, this is just a story quest thing. It's not like a serious boss. Yep. Still fun though. Yep. Haha! Are you dead? Are you dead? Hello? Hello? Hey! Straight up just dead. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't too bad. Rip. Is she dead? Aya, Lilith is slain. Come back to us now. Damn it, why won't she wake? You're about to pop on for the Alliance raid. I don't know if I can do it today now, the time what it is. How long does it take? I guess is the question. Where am I? Where is everyone? Yeah, maybe she's going to be the phase 2. I don't know. I see. This is my own mind. I'm being forced aside by that fiend. Give me a second, sorry. $30 minutes. I might need to leave it till next time. Because I'm just thinking, it's 10:15 now. If I finish this, we queue up. The queue takes what? 5 to 10 minutes? And it takes half an hour on that. It's going to push me to like 11, isn't it? I could. Accept thy fate, child. My own form was destroyed, but within thy vessel has my soul taken refuge. Once thy will have diminished into oblivion, my essence shall transform this shell. I will rise anew, glorious and complete. And then shall I wreak my vengeance upon all the children of man. Seek not to defy me, my darling creation. Surrender to the void, surrender to me. Lilith created me. I have accepted this fate. It's what I've always meant to be. Forgive me, Adora. There were so many more memories I hoped to make. She gave in to this far too easily. Farewell. Honestly, she gave in to this far too easily. Don't start crying. Look at me. Look how cool I look. But don't start crying. You didn't even try to fight it. No, this cannot be all there is. I want more. I want to live. There you go. That's more like it. Thank you very much. Do not torture thyself, child. Your will is forfeit. Thy fate is sealed. I decide my own fate. Aya, welcome back, my friend. Shirun, Adora, look out, Lilith is still here. You know someone out there is going, I can fix her. Oh my god, you know there is though. You know there is though. Your soul is safe now. Lilith is gone. You triumphed over her at the last. A chance I wouldn't have had if you'd not destroyed her in the flesh. I was thinking as well, Free, there's going to be story I need to do before I can do the Alliance raid, right? With a stout heart and the power of red magic, there is no foe we cannot overcome. As the two of you have so amply proven. Now let's put this dreary ruin behind us, but have a care for your surroundings. This old city is home to more than This old city is home to more than sinister void scent. No, I mean for the Alliance raid. The Alliance raid is the one you ran before when it released. Well, I've done it before. What's it called? It's the Dawn Trail one, right? I don't know if I've done that. Beyond the lightweight ones, I don't know if I've done the Dawn Trail ones. They're normal raids. Trials, dungeons. I don't know what they'd be under. The first walk. Where do I find it? Where do I find it? Am I being silly? Most likely. The Alliance 2 tab? Which one's the Alliance one? I'm just being so silly. I clearly need to go to bed. Dungeons, dungeons. Trials, trials. Raids, raids, raids. It would have to be under raids too, but you didn't have... I don't think I've done it. I think these are the only things I've done, really. I don't know. I don't know. Which one is this one? What's it called? The First Walk. The First Walk raid. Oh, the girl with the purple hair. I've definitely not done this with the girl with the purple hair and the big boxing gloves. I don't think I've done any of this. I don't think I have. I did the lightweight stuff when that first came out. Wait for it, wait for it. What are we waiting for? Yeah, we'll definitely do them at some point. I need to do what was I going to do? The Endwalker Alliance raids I still need to do because I've not done those ones. But then we'll get these done. So that's something else to add on my list to do on another Final Fantasy stream. So when you're around for one, I can get through that story and get them done. If it wasn't so late, I'll just do them now, but I do need to think about going to bed very, very soon. What am I waiting for, Arak? We did it, Adora. 'Twas a hard-won battle, but your heart and steel carried the day. I want to do all of them at some point, so I need to do those ones anyway. But, yeah, so we've got stuff on our plate that we need to get done. Play for another 4 hours. Brushy, I have work tomorrow. I've still got a little bit more to do before I go to bed, though. How are you doing, Brush Brush? And we must express our gratitude to Jessie for conveying us to the ruins in the first place. Tell work to poop off and now I'm sick. No, I was just returning the favour. Unlike certain presidents who I could mention, I don't like to leave the books unbalanced. Sleep is for the weak, Arak. I'm very weak. I like my sleep. If there's always a chance for more sleep, I will take the chance for more sleep. I accept my weakness. Sleep is important. If I don't get enough sleep, I'm like the worst. I'm such a grumpy, like sleepy person. I'm the worst. I'm so bad. I'm not one of those people who can run off less sleep. So I know some people aren't so bad with it. Now I best be getting this girl back to the company docks. So this is farewell for me. Take care, Jessie, and thank you. Shall we head back to town then? Right, so we're going to finish off this job quest back to Revenant's Toll. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There's naught like a successful rescue attempt to put a smile on my face. 'Tis wonderful to have our companion back safe and sound. Pretty sure at this point I need to find another ride to the airport in the morning. Your roommate's been at jury duty all day, which suggests he was selected. Oh no! What are the chances of all the things in the world to come along? It's jury duty. Like, what are the chances? You might need to figure out another ride. It's wonderful to be back. I cannot wait to begin my training once more. And you just got put on jury duty last year? Oh no, that's the worst. At this point, I've never been put on jury duty, so it's going to happen at some point. Hasn't happened yet. Aya, about your training. Surely you felt the change within yourself. Your proclivity for spellcasting was the property of Lilith's blood. Now that her corruption has faded from your veins, so too is your aptitude for the arcane. Yes, I feel the difference. My ether is so weak now that I doubt I could cast even the simplest of magics. I wondered how you would take the news, but you seem almost happy? I am. This way I get to study magic from scratch, and know that all of my achievements would truly be mine. Of course this means I'll have a lot more work to do before I can catch up to Adora. But having such a distant goal will be what pushes me to endure the training ahead. I'll be waiting. I'll get there one day. Dun, dun, dun. You've the heart of the Red Mage, that's for certain. Start yourself off with the basics of thaumaturgy and conjury. A foundation you've built yourself will be far more stable than the instinctual power you possessed before. And when you've grasped the fundamentals, I can start your training in red magic again. I always thought your name was a missed opportunity to be Adora Belle. That is definitely a missed opportunity. I look forward to that day, Shirun. As for you, Adora, you've grown stronger than ever. You've known for some time now that the magics of the Red Mage are fueled by the caster's own ether. The potency of your spells is a reflection of your indomitable spirit. And I dare say that the soul crystal you bear will reward your dedication to the art by granting you new knowledge. Thus concludes my stint as mentor for now. Adora, you have graduated from my lessons, and Aya, you must ready yourself to begin all over again. You have flung yourself into Revolution's smouldering ashes and reignited the fires of Alamigo's glory. Remember the light you brought with that liberation when next you plunge ahead into darkness. Shirun, you speak as if you mean to leave us. That was a mess of words. I must return to my pilgrimage, but fear not. Those who defy the tides of destiny are always drawn together, sooner or later. And so, this is not farewell, merely a temporary parting of ways. Eagerly do I await the day that our paths cross again, my friends. Bye, Catman. Bye. Farewell. Toodaloo. I want to see what's in this coffer. Oh, look at my mittened hand. Okay. So, what's in this coffer? Use. With my mittened hands, I might have dropped the soul crystal. Ah! Item comparison. It's not better than my current stuff, so I won't use it. Do I want it for glams? I can always put it in the glam chest. I may find use for it. Oh, the boots are quite fun. Oops, they're my old bottoms because they've been glammed. Try on. There could be some use for glams, so I'll need to pop that all away. There wasn't a weapon in that chest, was there? I guess not. There was not. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, looking at the time, it's about 10:30. I should be thinking about winding down. Especially if I keep on stammering like I am. Clearly my brain is tired. So let's pop on over to the other screen. Give me just a second. And I need to find someone for us to say hello to. So who's around? Let's have a look-see. So, there's a lot of people streaming Final Fantasy at the moment because of the mount thing. Obviously, reminders for those who are curious. If you gift free subs on a streamer who's streaming Final Fantasy XIV, whether myself or someone else, you get a snowman mount, but it's got like a Twitch purple coloured scarf and like a hat and stuff like that. It's super duper cute. So whether that's obviously here or somewhere else, if you're wanting that mount, give yourself free subs on a streamer's stream and you'll get that mount code. It's going to be running until the Starlight event ends. So basically every Final Fantasy XIV stream that I do will have that running until New Year's as well. So there's multiple opportunities for you to get your mount and whatnot. But obviously, you don't have to. You don't have to here. It's just an option out there for you if you do want that mount. I need to find someone to give some subs to. So I can get it as well. But let's see. Who is about? Oh, this person's doing Infinity Nikki. Do you guys want more Final Fantasy? I could ship you off somewhere. Let's see. This person's fishing. Getting every... Oh, thank you for the raid message. Just wondering who to say hello to. What's this person doing? Oh, they've just been raided. I probably shouldn't bother them again. They just got a raid. I'd feel a bit mean doing that, like I'm trying to catch attention or something. Don't know what this person's after. Tomodachi life? Wait. This person... Oh, okay. We've said hello to this person recently, but they're doing Tomodachi life. Tomodachi life though, brush. Tomodachi life. So obviously you got the raid message from Jack. Thank you for that. We're going to raid into Flibbit. They are lovely. We've raided into them before. But they're doing Tomodachi life. That's such a nostalgia train. So we've definitely got to go and say hello. So be sure to copy and paste that raid message. Sorry I can't go any longer. I do have work tomorrow and I am tired, so I do need to go to bed. Next stream won't be too far off the horizons. Obviously, as you know, I'm not setting straight out days for it at the moment, but I do hope I can see you next stream. And of course, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, whether you're working, resting, studying, or anything else in between. And as I get that raid underway, of course, as always, make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for the all over the place conversations. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for all that good stuff. And I will see you very, very soon. Yeah, it's been a good one today. I've had a good time. It's kind of been a bit fun to be off the rails a bit. Maybe I should do it more often. It's been a fun one. But no, I will see you very, very soon. Most likely before the weekend. I know I am doing stuff with Dom on Saturday, so I'm going to be on Dom's channel. But I won't say what and why and when, because that's for Dom to sort out. It's his stuff. I don't want to spoil it for people. But yeah, I'll see you very soon. Hey there, Cammy, how you doing? We're just raiding on out, unfortunately, but I do hope you can join me for the raid. He said it this afternoon. You know what's going on then. But no, I should end this before the raid goes, before I can finish up. See you all later. Toodaloo, night-night, farewell, all that good stuff. Be sure to look after yourself. And be sure to copy that raid message. Bye-bye. Farewell. Night-night. Bye, everyone.